Wow.
Wow. That was a lot. That was a lot.
Wow. That was a lot to process. That was the first time we saw that.
God damn.
I'm so excited.
What a colossal waste of time.
No. There's a 20-minute segment that's much worse than that.
Oh my God. Bon, that was absolutely amazing. That was courtesy of Bon Jovial. So
Golf clap. WNBC
beautiful.
golf clap.
No. Real Housewives clap. So that was amazing.
Yes.
First time watching it, we literally just downloaded that 2 minutes before we came on, which is the reason that we were just snurched late. So there's that. Yeah, there's some pictures on there I hadn't seen in a while. I forgot all the people that we've talked to and we've had like stuff with. So it's all good. Yes, we are live tonight. And what we're doing tonight is we are revisiting something that we had done. Xavier and I had done it just for really shits and giggles one day. I think you were at work and we did it while you were on your cell phone. And I was on my mic and we had just watched the visuals for like, oh my God, the Bianca's Furry Friends is just opening and, you know, here's a preview of what it is. And, you know, we started watching it and just laughing our asses off at how what a ridiculous expenditure of money this was. And we loved it. We loved doing that show. And, you know, we got some shit from some people about how we picked on the woman who was doing the walkthrough.
Fatty.
Fatty.
So
Someone's been eating the profits.
So we decided now would be a perfect time to revisit. What, babe? What were you gonna
Good thing she's not Korean, or else we'd wonder where those dogs went.
Oh, why don't you adopt out cats, huh?
Exactly.
I've
So
been drinking.
I'm thrilled that we have Dennis joining us tonight because Dennis has a surprise for everyone.
Yeah,
I'm not
everybody
sure
ready?
If you saw no, wait. I'm not sure
Oh,
if you saw
okay.
his thread on the website where he received this ridiculous jacket from Casey Armstrong. And he showed it to all of us, and it's absolutely the most hysterical thing I've ever seen in my entire life. He also bought one for Bon Jovial, but we have to figure out how to get it to Australia. That's beside the point. But now...
You tie it to a boomerang.
Exactly. But now, Dennis, a.k.a. the Jackie Chair, will reveal... Now, you notice that he's power washing in some hideous tropical...
It's hot.
It is hot. It is
I
kind
like
of
that
hot.
rope.
So now for 2022, Dennis will reveal to you his new
Timpani,
avatar.
please.
Oh, I wish I had a timpani
Oh,
for
thank you, Shane.
Ta-da!
Shane's making it rain.
Oh my fucking god, Dennis! I feel like you're almost wearing jorts. I have no idea what's going
Gym
on
shorts.
in that picture.
It's a Gindaloon thing. You wear
They
gym
look
shorts.
a little jorty. They look a little jorty.
Hey,
Got my Gindaloon. I got my gym shorts on. I'm gonna go work out.
¿Qué
I got,
cosa?
I got my wife beater on. I got my gym shorts. I'm good.
Thank you so much, Shane. I love that you did this. I love that you made this picture. I love that you're wearing that jacket. I think it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And you know what the best part about it is that he chose a picture of Beth where like half her head is cut off. So it's not even like it's the full, you know, if all he had to do is ask and I would have provided him with like a full array of, you know, Beth propaganda. But that's the beauty of it.
It's the worst picture.
It's the worst picture of her ever.
Honestly, the only one worse is the one in the Hamptons with the barnacle in the middle of the forehead. That's the only one that's worse than this.
It's
This
it's
picture
no
is-
cat in a shoe, that's for sure.
It's no cat in the shoe, that's for sure. Okay, so what we decided to do tonight was, since we were going to re-review the incredible boondoggle mess that is the $12 million expansion of North Shore Animal League, which a lot of you may not have seen. And we decided, since, as some of you may know, Dennis is heavily involved in his wife's veterinary establishment. So we thought that he would add a really good color commentary to what we are going to see. So,
the Taj
Oh,
Mahal
Tiger
of
Lily.
pussy.
Tiger Lily, get a hold of yourself. Come on.
boy, what is she saying?
She's jonesing for that Casey picture.
Okay, see, we're still waiting for Secret Santa to get there. Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
probably watch
picture.
this tonight.
I want
And
that picture from Casey. Can you have him? Picking up a
Jeez.
pencil for me?
Jesus.
hey, leave her alone.
Roll Tide.
We all know he smells good, okay?
Roll
So-
Tide.
Rack her.
Racker. Nice.
I suddenly have a very active social life, says Texaho, which I prayed for my entire life, but it gets in the way of my Radio Gunk live chats. Yeah, see, it's all about the live chats, guys. This is really what we do. This is
what we do?
This is, well, everybody always gives a shit about, like, our sound and our quality and our look and blah, 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 blah. But the reality is, hanging out with us is kind of like, hanging out with your friends on a Zoom call, I guess. Well,
Nothing. Mr.
Mr. Whiskers needs a diagnosis. No, you know what? Actually, I'm just getting over. We
Yeah, where
have
is
figured
Arm?
out that I definitely had Omicron, so I'm actually just getting
So you got a
over
cold.
it
Good for
right
you.
this moment, and it was just a cold.
You had
it
the
was
Chinese flu?
I had the.
I actually got
China.
food poisoning. I actually had a stomach bug. That was fun.
Look at how you twisted this around to make it all about you.
It's all about me today. No,
It is.
Yes,
I didn't try to scream. I had some sort of Chinese flu. I just had
And
some stomach bug.
Dave, you're choked on like a chalupa or
Oh
something
my God,
today.
that was so fucking horrible. My
That's
throat's
terrible.
still destroyed.
When you lose those chalupas.
He
Yeah,
sounded
well,
like he was dying. It was
it
really.
really, it's when you inhale a little piece of a French fry. You're not gonna die, but holy shit, it sounds like you are.
Kyla Sierra Alpha says, Mo, did you get it from going to a movie theater? No, I had it actually before that.
And she just spread it at the movie theater.
I
She's
did
helping.
spread it.
She's helping getting everybody past it.
I believe I spread it to
there you
Dennis
go.
as well.
That's getting her. That's how you
Next
get
thing
that herd
you know,
immunity.
you'll be taking horse medicine.
Yeah, I'm over this bullshit. I'm really over
That's
the
how you
whole
get rid of
thing.
it. Everybody's.
And,
It's like the kids with chicken pox.
Listen, as some of you may or may not know, I came home from Shanghai once with H1N1 with the bird flu, and it was the sickest I've ever been in my entire life, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Something wrong?
And I was on my ass probably for a solid 3.5 weeks before I got better. But
I
you
once
know
ate
what?
a hot dog in
Never
in
even went to
Japan.
the hospital. I was just like, okay, I'm
It was
sick.
the worst thing in my life.
What the hell was in that hot dog from Japan?
Bro, I was in Kushikino, Kagoshima, and they're like, you gotta have this. You must try.
Where?
You must try our hot dog. Is like their winter schnitzel.
Wait, where were
And-
you?
Kushikino, Kagoshima,
What
Come
is
on,
that?
right? You don't know what it is? It's right down the street.
and
So
it's
it's right next to the Wiener Schnitzel.
so
apparently.
I have a taste, and it's so fucking horrible that I couldn't process it. So I took a second bite, and it immediately came out of my mouth. But I had re-ingested that little piece, and then I had to walk like a mile back to my apartment, and like the last half mile, my cheeks were fucking producing diamonds, man. It was so horrible. And then I was on the 3rd floor, so I had to walk up 3 flights of stairs, and I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Man, whew.
Yeah, really that
Ooh,
bad?
it
So-
was, oh man, it was.
Now think about this for a
gnarly.
second. American hot dogs are made from lips and assholes. What the hell is there the hot dogs made from?
Thank you, Ida.
Ida Greenback's coming in.
I don't even know. It's like Godzilla assholes or something.
Ida,
By
thank
the
you
way,
so much.
tomorrow being New Year's Eve, we're encouraging everybody to drink who's in the audience right now or in the.
Hey, come on!
Private
You
chat.
know I'm not drinking that much. And you want to
It's not.
encourage everybody
It's
to
not
drink.
2022 yet. Listen, I'm
I'm
having
drinking
a.
tomorrow night heavily.
What is tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's New Year's Eve, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
Fuck.
Cheers.
God,
that's right.
Mm.
Chin chin.
wow, all of you, you're really fucked
That's
up.
right.
Very
Drink
well
up,
done, sir.
everybody. Drink.
I'll
drink,
have
drink,
I'll
drink.
have 3 for you tomorrow.
Just don't drive.
Okay, so what we
Ubering
decided we
or
would start
lifting.
our show with.
Yeah, Tiger Lily's my homie.
Yeah, see, she's got it. She understands. There's no silly month in her life.
Did you acknowledge Ida, everybody?
Yes, she did.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I did
okay.
greenbacks.
Sorry, I'm drinking. I couldn't tell.
I think it was pretty funny.
A tsunami of diarrhea.
It was a tsunami of diarrhea. Something wrong.
Holy fuck.
Very, very wrong.
You know, one thing I've learned about when traveling abroad is always know where the nearest McDonald's is, because you always try the local cuisines, and then by the time like day 3 or 4 hits up, you're like, oh fuck, give me a fucking quarter pounder.
You know what's so cute about what you're saying right now is that if you were a woman and you got sick overseas, you would be so happy that you shit your brains out and vomited because you would lose weight. And so it doesn't even matter
I've done that.
how
I did that.
offensive the virus is.
I'm not joking. In like a 3-day period, I once lost like almost 15 pounds
Oh
in
my
Marrakesh,
God, that's beautiful.
in Morocco.
That's beautiful. Oh, Morocco. I got so
Yeah,
much
you know
sick
what's
Morocco.
fucked up is like you're like, okay, well, I'll just eat the salads and stuff and avoid the meat, and they don't tell you that they irrigate the meat there with
Wash
diarrhea.
The
Yeah.
water, the ice.
I mean, the lettuce
Yes.
with diarrhea.
Yes,
and it's like-
the ice has like a slight milkiness to
Oh,
it.
dude, it was so
Yeah.
horrible. And I was actually in the Casbah. I was at the Casbah, which is in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
and you have to drive like 8 miles through like winding mountain roads to get up there.
Yes, I know.
And
I know.
and by the
Morocco.
time I got off that crew van, I was just dead.
So so you rocked the toilet in the Casbah?
Oh my god, dude, it was
I
like
think Xavier has shit in more.
it's like
countries
Satan
than
came
pretty
out of
much
my
all of us.
ass. It was so horrible.
The Taliban came out of your ass.
I was, you know what? I went to Morocco
They
like
were lying in wait
yeah. I was
to bomb the toilet.
I was full.
Wow.
I was a full figure model when I went to Morocco, and I left Kate Moss.
Oh my God! One time in Mexico, I got so fucking sick. I swear to God, I must have lost 22 pounds. My clothing were hanging off of me by the
Dude,
time
totally.
I got home, and I was so upset
great diet.
when I started to actually take medication to make myself
Milky
feel
Ice.
better, because nothing stayed down, and nothing
No.
stayed in. I mean, it was just horrible. And I was like, God, if only I could bottle this for good and not evil. But yeah, I mean, we're so sick. We're just fucked up people. I was literally just telling Dennis
How
and
the
Xavier
fuck did we end up talking about like this?
about how I'm not drinking wine anymore.
Oh, there you
because I
go.
think I have cankles.
Anyway, I think the audience is.
I'm gonna show. No. See, the girls will agree with me. I'm gonna show you. Okay, cankle. Look at that. I
Cankle,
can't even put my fingers
All right, I
around
fixed it.
my.
Okay,
ankle
Hillary.
anymore. See?
You get
Hello,
some
Robin.
pantsuits on?
Hello, Robin. This is your father. I'm coming up with Vaseline.
Okay,
Digger.
so what we are starting with. Yeah, see?
God, that
Thank you,
picture is-
Kyra. See,
that
you must
picture's-
fight for justice.
Fight for justice.
I don't even know what that means. I just find it incredibly funny.
Barstow.
Okay, here come the fetish monsters. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You beat me to
Purple
it.
Wrinkles. Hi, you.
Oh
It's
shit.
Warm Miller's more milkier, not as warm. Okay, yes.
We need to have Papa Wrinkles on our next creepy time.
I ask him.
Yeah,
I
we need to
have
know
asked him.
what's the best way of disposing of a body.
I know. I've asked him to be on, and he's like, "No, you don't want to know me, Mo."
We will use a VPN. We won't track you. We won't give you up to the feds. I
Really,
swear.
nothing. We'll do nothing. Okay, so what we're doing for tonight's show. Look, see, we only 16 minutes in, and we're finally getting to like the meat.
Oh,
of-
only 60 minutes in. Oh, that's right, because we didn't have Marianne do his whatever.
Okay, so what we're going to start with tonight is something that Xavier had never seen before, which kind of shocked me because I think we had gone over this quite a few times, which is
A quiet
Howard
Italian
walking
family.
out of the restaurant on his last trip to
Oh, that's right.
Los Angeles, which is
At
now
Craig's.
working on what, 2-3 years
Craig's
ago?
on Melrose.
Craig's on Melrose, exactly.
Yeah, I live not too far from there.
2 years
And you
ago.
know,
It's
the
2
reason that
years
he
ago.
does that is because, oh, look at Bon Jovial coming in the clutch as Mr. Co-host. I heard that, Dennis.
You know what? Good. I did say it out loud, correct?
What did you say? I wasn't even listening.
It wasn't. It wasn't as big as waste of time as that other thing that Mary Ann did.
Oh, what are you talking about? Our new branding thing? I
No,
love
no,
it.
no. The punctuation.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I believe a gentleman wants to join us.
Who?
He wants a link.
Oh, no. He wants to come in and adjust our sound because you know how obsessed
Okay, well,
and
whatever.
psychotic he is about that. I don't know that I can do that
sound
without
fine.
leaving the studio.
You sound
is the
fine, Mo.
problem,
You
Bon.
sound very nice, Mo.
I
Everybody
can
sounds
link you
good.
to come on here to just kind of hang out with us, but just
He
fix
should
your
come
shit
on.
Sound. I don't see how he picks on us. Do you see what happens here?
I wish I
I
had.
can send you the link, the basic link. Hold on, let me.
I want him to send me a kebab from Craves down in
Where's that?
Australia.
You know, the humble bragging that you're doing is almost as bad.
Yeah, it is
as
getting a
what
little.
Beth-
Now it's getting a little obnoxious.
What?
little obnoxious. Okay.
I've been
So-
everywhere, man.
How's he gonna?
Yeah.
Is he gonna put it on that boomerang that we're gonna send his
Yes.
gift back to him?
Yes,
He's
yes,
gonna
I
put
know.
a
yes,
I
boomerang.
was
He's gonna
just
throw it
telling
back.
everybody that I wanted
You know
to
what's funny?
send that to you.
In the time I've spent in Australia, I've never seen one Foster beer.
Because
Not
it's from
one.
Canada.
Yeah, it's such a load of shit.
Is it really?
It's from Canada. Yeah.
I don't know where it's from, but I just know it ain't from Australia. I never saw one the whole time I was there.
It's Canadian for Australia, mate.
I
I.
All right, here we go. So we are starting with the crippled man coming out of the restaurant. So
Hey,
let me
okay.
go to-
I will tell you. You want to know? I was at Byron Bay and Melrose and Surfers Paradise. It's
How long were
great.
you in Australia, sweetheart?
The total, I think, all put together about like four or 5 months. Not that long.
Wow, that's pretty
Not
long.
that
I just know that
Longer
like
than
their
one
Burger King is called Hungry Jack's there.
Wait, is that really Burger King or is it just Hungry Jack's?
It's Burger
kinda
King,
makes
but it's called
believe
Hungry
Burger King?
Jack's.
Now, does it still suck like it does in America, or
It's
is it?
yeah. But it's
Okay.
like I remember we were driving up to what do you call it, Surfers Paradise. It was like the only place to eat. It's like one of those truck stop kind of places. So yeah, anyway,
Okay, so here I have it up. This is from
no,
our
that would be
website.
Nimbin, Bon Jovial. I went there too.
Oh, Byron is where all the hipsters and stoners live.
John Hine, I never touched that kid.
Hungry Jack's is awesome compared to McDonald's. What would you compare Hungry Jack's to?
It's Burger King. It's
Burger
exactly
King.
Burger King.
They had the shitty. They think
Everything's
like, he's saying
everything's named different, but it's
I guess
it's Burger
down
King.
to the onion rings.
Just do a Google image, you'll see.
Bon Jovial has taken the stove.
Nimbin was really weird,
Really?
but cool.
All right,
is
we have to
literally-
stop blathering.
Okay, anyway, let's stop. Move on, move on.
I gotta go on. Okay, so this I guess was posted yesterday on Reddit, and people were kind of curious about it. And I was shocked actually because we've talked about this ad nauseum,
Yeah.
and so I was really kind of surprised that nobody had seen this before. So let's take a look. See, now this is Howard coming out of Craig's, and okay, so everybody knows, and I'm sure Xavier knows, and if RadioGunk is around, or some of the other LA people,
Yeah, Craig's on
you only go to
Melrose.
Craig's if you want to really be seen. It's
seen.
kind of like
It's-
the Ivy.
It's basically a
Santa
CPK,
Monica?
a fancier CPK. It's not that great.
But no. What I mean is, it's kind of like the Ivy in Santa Monica. Like the only reason you go there is because you know there's a lot of photographers outside, and you want to
Well,
be.
just so you know, for reference, all up at Melrose and La Cienega, and all those places. That's what if you want to see where all the Euro paparazzi are, you go there because they live right in that neighborhood 24/7. They go to all the different clubs, stand outside, take pictures,
Oh
and
my
get
God,
a couple bucks
they
at TMZ.
will. I remember one time, I think it was like The Rock or something was in his
Yeah.
his Mercedes SUV or whatever he has, and he was literally stopped at a red light, and they swarmed him at the fucking red light. Like I couldn't believe that people are allowed to do this.
No,
you
what
know,
they do,
and that
yeah.
you would be in trouble if you ran these fuckers over. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know.
Well, that's what they kind of count on.
Yeah, they do.
And
Oh,
yeah,
I know, I get
they
it.
totally count on on
But
like,
sometimes it stops
getting
traffic.
hit or something, and
Xavier,
getting
you
a
know
nice
where I
little
used
check.
to, the hotel I used to stay at, which was right by the Beverly Center over there.
Yes.
Like in that area
across
over
from
there,
Taco Bell.
there's a lot of people that like stop
Yeah,
traffic there.
Well,
Literally just stop traffic.
That you know that one ivy covered restaurant that's right across from that
Yes.
shopping mall. That's where Benji's ex girlfriend or current girlfriend, whoever she is, that's where she worked for a minute.
What the hell's her name?
The
Detention
the
whore.
Kermit and Friends chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
Whatever her name is.
look who joined us in mute form.
Yay!
Really?
Okay, I'm gonna start this now. So let's take a look at the.
Half an hour later.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Here
starting?
we go.
King of all media.
There's chubby Mary McCormick,
Wow.
who looks very
Holy
boobage
Christ.
here. Like she's,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
does.
Stripes are not her
her friend.
Well, actually, no, that kind of helped. You big set of jugs
Like,
can
you're
make,
such a boob guy, I know, but
make
this
the
is
weight
like,
disappear.
you know, and she's got her
Look
hair
at
clipped
distraction.
back.
Look at the silhouette. Can we appreciate the silhouette of that hair that's coming?
Holy
It looks
shit.
like the cover of Boys Don't Cry from,
Oh,
from
that's
back in
very much a,
1982.
It
You
looks
know,
like the
Cure
alien from
used to
Mars
have
Needs Women.
their logo used to be Robert Smith's hair. It literally looks like that.
holy shit.
horrible.
I mean,
But
it looks
more-
like a
more
bad
cartoony.
vampire. It looks like a bad vampire with a
Oh,
with a
bro,
perm.
Brutal.
nightmare!
Brutal.
Look at the proportions.
He looks like a feeble old man. Like
He is.
Looks
he
like
walks out. Look at him.
Looks
He's like,
like-
Mr. Stern, can you sign this autograph? He's like, what? It's very weird. Let me go back just a snurch. Hold on.
Marfan, man. That's Marfan, man.
The Marfan Man.
Could you move out the way so we can?
Wow, he sounds so weird. Oh, that's
Dude,
a
that
beautiful
helmet
picture.
He's trying to make his voice sound deep.
This is really weird. Hold on, I gotta go back a little bit because this is I need a good
It's like
study on
Zapruder.
this.
This is like a fucking Zapruder film.
Yeah, sorry, gotta
There's
do
a
it.
wiggle.
Back.
Could you get out the way? So we can get a clean shot? Could you move out the way so we can get a clean shot?
Can you move out of the way so we can get a clean shot? Mr. Now let's look at the hair.
And,
Wow.
and the dude, that's one of those eBay guys with the blue Sharpie.
Yeah.
He's one of the
Totally.
guys that, like, he'll get an autograph and
He can get it. He can sell that for $12.95
$95. That's with the shipping.
with shipping.
All right, just give me. We'll give you space and.
Sir, make my day, please. Cash your money.
Yeah. You know, as if that guy who barely speaks English ever knew who fucking Howard Stern was.
he
You will
is.
make my day. I will ship this to Pakistan and I will get a cow in return.
That is not even realistic, dude. It's not even like trying to. And wait. Okay, can we appreciate Beth's
Beth.
body language?
That's some really.
That
That body language is.
that is someone
Wow.
who knows her place.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at
Yes.
that recoil.
it
that
just
body
looks-
language is like
It just looks. It doesn't belong.
100%.
Recoil.
is
I
like,
love that outfit. Wait, I love that outfit that it's wearing, though. I mean, that is.
This thing,
it
the
screams.
Stepford Wife
Isn't that-
thing.
Wasn't that the same outfit that Peter Gabriel
Yes.
was wearing at the end of Sledgehammer?
Yes.
You know,
keep
God.
the
she
habit.
really does wear the
Girl-
most. You know, Disney prints are in, and I get that, but it's horrific.
Housewives from
Dude.
Iowa fucking laugh at that. I mean, that is some fucking
Bro,
bad taste.
that is. I should be churning some butter.
Yeah, Amish
right there.
baby. make me some butter, bitch.
We need some biscuits.
Let's keep going.
Yes, you want her fashion. Can I do it? Can I do it? There you go. I will with you. All right, guys.
Look at she is literally.
Let me
might as well
take
be in a
picture. I
burqa.
want to take picture. Look
No,
at
she-
him with a digital camera. As
she
if anybody
doesn't-
does that.
Unless he interacts with her, she is literally look at the body language right there. That is the chick that she grabbed the puppy from. That body
Clutching
language.
her $3,000
that looking at the
Gucci
ground.
fucking bag
That
right there.
that submissive.
Bitch.
You know, like I shouldn't be allowed to travel without an adult male type of personality.
Are you trying to get in on the action right here? Shame.
The hell is that?
Let me take picture. I want picture. One more picture.
Just did. No, it's not good. He put his hand in my camera. I swear to God.
I swear to God, Swear to God, he put his hand on my camera.
What's going on here? What did I miss?
The little foreign guy still wants to get a picture.
Please, I need
He had
picture.
he had hand on camera. Hand on
Joe
Hand
camera.
on camera, I swear. I
Joe
swear.
Rogan standing.
I swear. Please, take picture, please, to me. Please, Mr. Stern, please.
Can we appreciate
you
the
so much, Mr.
osteoporosis
Stern.
that's going on in there?
What?
Can we appreciate the osteoporosis that we're
Yeah, let's
Oh,
let me
he's
go back
shaped
a
like a
little bit, let me go
question
back a
mark,
little bit.
man.
I do love it.
holy?
Thank you so much.
Look
What
at
is
it.
he? What camera is that guy using?
I
don't
know,
know.
this
Like
is
an
what I'm
Olympus
saying.
An
This is
Olympus
the
camera
selfie
from
with the
fucking
digital
2005.
That is.
Please, Mr.
Betty.
Stern.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
Betty White laughs at his fucking posture. I mean, Jesus
He
Christ.
is. He's a curmudgeon, right? Is that what they call him?
Yes, he has,
He's a
and he
curmudgeon.
has a dowager's hump.
Ooh, a Dowager's hump.
Dowager's
Yes.
hump.
Yes, he does.
Yes. All right, let's move on.
Happy birthday, man.
Now watch as
We love
Howard
you,
gets
Howard.
in.
Love you too. Keep up the good
Now,
work.
what's curious, hold on, I know we're zaprudering this, but what's curious is after this portion here,
Could you get out the way? Could you get a clean shot? Could you move out the way so we can get a clean
So
shot?
can you
That'd be
move-
great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
He's
Just
moving.
give
That's
me,
a
we'll
service
give you
guy.
space and.
Sir,
Okay, now
make
he's
my
in.
day, please. I have
Please,
so
please,
many
picture,
time. God
please,
bless you.
please.
They're always,
Please.
those paparazzi are always
Take
Eastern
a picture,
European.
please.
All right,
Now,
good.
okay,
All
now
right,
at this
guys,
moment,
thank you.
Beth
No
sees
problem.
somebody she knows.
A little space,
Hang
sir.
on.
Excuse us a little space.
Sees somebody she knows.
Oh, Mary McCormick. We just did. She's trying to
Oh,
run
she's
over
trying
to
to say
Mary
goodbye to
McCormick.
Mary.
Right, running over to Mary McCormick, who nobody cares
Look
about.
at that dude. The dude with the striped shirt. Excuse me, are those Bugle Boy jeans?
Wow. Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow. This is...
Wow, who's the chunky Marsha Brady over here? Who are these
Bro.
people? They probably just ate there and they're like, oh, let's take a
Yeah,
picture of this
yeah.
Howard Stern.
They're on their way
There's,
to a
uh,
real restaurant.
I like this skirt. Skirt seems...
Oh, she's wearing a fucking dirndl skirt. I mean, it's just like the whole outfit.
I swear to God.
Swear to God, he touched my camera. Swear to God. Swear.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
That was on eBay the next day.
We love you, Howard. Keep up,
Yeah, love
keep
you
up
too.
the good work,
All
man.
right. Now Howard gets into the car.
Another problem.
I was
Yammering.
gonna break off.
That's still yammering with Mary.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, right. So that's Mary, really dressed to success there. And there's her husband, I guess. Mary.
Is she like on her way to mime school? What the fuck's going on with that?
That's some... Wow, that's some fucked up body language. So wait, so
shit?
Howard
No, I
disappeared.
I'm in a
and-
box. I'm in a box. I'm walking against the wind.
Yeah, she has resting bitch face constantly.
If anybody here saw the movie The Incredibles, the Pixar, she looks like she's wearing Bon Voyage's outfit.
Yeah. Good one.
Okay, now I must get into the car.
Oops, sorry.
So,
Now she's so happy.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so there's miserable Howard as usual.
That security must have the easiest job. I mean, talk about having a
No
client that
Ronnie.
nobody wants to interact with. They might as well be bodyguards for Pauly Shore.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't really. I'm not looking at the comments of the chat. So apologies in advance.
I
'cause
like
I'm-
how Mr. Environmentalist has a fucking Suburban that's getting
Oh,
like
of
10
course.
miles to the fucking gallon.
and
Yes.
and as if he didn't fly there private.
Exactly.
Duh.
Please. Beth absolutely needs a stylist. She's like one of the worst dressed human beings.
She dresses like a like a third grader.
She really
Yeah,
does.
that-
And you know what it
that
is?
mom- third grader.
You know, like, come on, me, I want to dress myself.
Exactly.
No,
Third
you know
grader
what she
went into
does?
his
She
mother's
goes right.
closet.
You would think that she'd have bunny slippers on with that outfit. Mommy, can I please wear these to school today, please? Please.
She is such new money, man. Just
She is. She's
total
such
new
fucking
money.
new money. So as we're talking about how frail and how horrible he looks, you know, of course, I was commenting about it, and I'm like, you know, please insert here the GIF of him going down the
that.
stairs on Ellen, which I also find fascinating. So this is during the same. Look at this. Beth has to help him down the stairs. Let's study that again. Now she's basically wearing the same denim skirt, so
Oh.
it's shocking to me that she actually only brought like what 3 changes of clothes with her. Very weird
mean,
to
they're
me that
fine.
she's wearing the same skirt.
Oh yeah, absolutely. God damn, and it's just it fits.
And she's helping him down the stairs.
It fits it like a tent. I mean,
It's like that he's so far away from the ground that he actually has like some spatial difficulty with understanding where the floor is. Does that make any
well, you
kind
know
of
what?
sense
You know what? It might be. It
whatsoever?
might be his eyesight. Actually, it might be his fucking eyesight. He's so vain. He probably needs like fucking bifocals and shit, and he won't do that.
But the way he even walks down the stairs, he doesn't walk down like a normal human being.
Well, he doesn't have any strength in his
Look, there
body.
goes Beth. 1, 2, 3. Here's we go. He's like to the side a little bit so he can make sure that his jumbo-sized foot fits on the stair and that he doesn't trip over anything. Angry.
Stairs, scary.
Fire. Girl, flower.
And he runs right to that bachelor as fast
Dude,
as he
he
could.
is.
Oh
My God, a laser sights. Because watch
Oh,
Beef's
hey.
hand. Oh, whoa!
Maybe, his natural balance was thrown off when he had like so much of his nose removed.
That was a counterweight.
He was like
that nose used to be a
the great
counterweight. Huh?
Zeppels, the high wire
That's so
Walking
amazing to
guys.
me, guys.
counterbalanced his head.
Yeah, he acts like he blew out his knee. I've had to navigate steps like that before, but he hasn't blown out his knee.
He's never
he
blown out
walks
his
like
knee.
that all the time. I don't know if
Wait,
you guys remember.
How can he?
What, babe?
How could he even have blown out his knee? He had a fucking running. He had a running instructor, a running coach.
Yes.
We found Gary Puppet found that the picture it actually was a running coach. He can't blow out his knee. He has somebody to teach him how to run.
Oh, I thought
It
for a
makes it
second
so
you were
funny that Colton came out after this. Howard knows a closeted man when he sees one.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Yeah,
true.
he's trying to groom him up.
Oh my God, Molly Ringworm, that's so perfect. Reminds you of Cindy Adams and Joey.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Totally.
God, that's
The
perfection.
roles are reversed. Right? Yeah.
That's perfection.
And,
Yeah.
I think the osteoporosis is fucking exciting.
Okay, I'm not really sure I can actually put Papa Wrinkle's quotes up because I don't really understand them. So
Coach Tommy on the Dodgers knew he was going to be playing against the Pelicans, and his beard wagger coach wouldn't send Tecmo
them a limo.
a limo.
limo.
There you go.
Wow.
That sounds
There
like
you go.
something that you would see in a horror movie where you read that and all of a sudden like the Satan appears.
It's like a
Like
spell.
in the beginning, like
It's
the
a-
Evil
it's a-
Dead. the book of life.
So much for that. And just wanted to throw that out there because that was on our website.
He is yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Well,
now,
you know what's really there. What really will be interesting is he essentially has been like a non-ambulatory since the COVID started. So at his age, you need that resistance. You need normally you need to move around and kind of make the bones as dense as possible. I bet his bone density has tremendously deteriorated since this whole thing started.
He has the bone density of a marshmallow.
Absolutely.
but he talks about going
I
on his
guarantee
Peloton
you.
and that water thing that he
Oh,
does.
bullshit. He does not.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
he has Consuelo do that for him. No.
No,
No,
no
no more
Mr.
laps.
No,
No more
Mr.
laps,
Stern.
Mr. Stern. No more laps. My knees,
God.
my knees, they are hurt.
I guarantee you that he's when next time we actually see him, if we ever see him, trying to
person?
interact like a normal human being, he's gonna be basically on a cane.
I wouldn't be surprised if
I would.
when he's
guarantee
not
you.
around people, do you
He's not a
remember
f-
2 or
he's not
3
spring
years
chicken.
ago?
The walking
Dennis,
stick. Yes,
when he
the
bought
walking
2
stick, yeah.
walking sticks.
Yes,
just
the
for
walking
walking in
stick.
the city.
In the city, yes.
Yeah.
So
no.
maybe he made that as a ruse over the fact that he actually needs. I bet you he needs a cane.
Well,
bet
I mean,
you he does.
if you're
100%.
fucking 6'6" and you
Ooh, let's
taking
st-
800 calories a
wait,
day, you need a
no.
cane.
Is that why he's not back in the studio? Because he can't walk.
Ooh.
I like it.
Ooh.
like it.
Osteoporosis.
Because there's an elevator in that. There's an
osteoporosis.
elevator in Chimneyville.
Yeah.
I wish somebody knew the answer to this question.
And down in Florida is all one.
Consuela, if you are listening, llámanos. No te vamos a ir a nadie. No te preocupes. Llámanos.
Okay, Mr. Multilingual.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
So what we're going to go to next. So, on her Instagram, Beth decided to post some love shots, as she normally does. And I swear to God, she is she's almost like the Crypt Keeper. She's
She's a cousinette, dude.
She is.
She's cousinette with a comb over.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my little readers on, and I'm going to read. Oh, these are a little dirty. I'm going to read the article from the blast to you.
Everybody, and this is now where you reach for your vomit bags, poop bags, barf
It's a
bags.
big dinner. This is not going to be good.
Yes,
All right, hold on. Let me share the page.
this is gonna be brutal.
Un momento, por
So
favor.
what is the deal? The blast. It's always like the same 2 or 3 like
Right.
penny saver rags that always come up with these ridiculous articles.
Yes.
I wonder
what
what
he
the
can
actual
afford.
lowdown is. Oh, their love.
Let me see. Can I put us down on the bottom?
Ooh,
Or are we
look at
better on the
that.
side? Okay, we're better on
She's
the
so
side.
happy he has money.
All right, here we go.
Almost touching. Almost.
Howard
Almost.
Stern's wife just shared something that his fans don't get that often. Romantic pictures of the famous couple together. Beth Stern just dropped several romantic photos, and her and the king of all media himself, complete with face shots and everything. Face shots and everything.
Face shots.
And everything. As
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
maybe he's just fucking trolling us at this point. Seriously, I mean, this is just insanity. As you know, Stern is notorious not for people taking his picture. Wow.
Is that
Could we
English?
read that sentence? As you know, Stern is notorious not for people taking his picture, but just like the rest of us, it's
Grammar much?
anything for his wife. Wow. Spell check much? Jesus. The pictures are sweet selfies of the happy couple cuddling in what appears to be their home. As always, we have to point out how stunning Mrs. Stern is in her sexy snaps, and it's obvious how happy these two are together. Beth captioned the 3 photos with one single black heart emoji. As you can imagine, fans flooded the Instagram page with plenty of hashtags like
Oh, I
hashtag
must
couple
post now.
goals.
I'm getting paid for this.
Yes, and others just commented on the genuine romance of the pictures. One person said it simply, "Love this couple. I've been a fan of Howard for 30 years, but I am addicted to Beth's Instagram and cats." Another added, "I see you captured Howard's good side perfectly, which is whatever side you're on." No, it's the only side they ever take pictures on. "You guys really do love each other unconditionally. Thanks for sharing." It was said. Normally, fans love trolling Beth's Instagram for smoking hot bikini photos, which still appear every once in a while, and awesome pictures of the rescue cats. But big fans of the radio legend love it when they get a glimpse of the big guy in his element at home. Scroll down for a few hot shots. So, yeah.
Hang on. I must post now another comment. Another positive comment.
Please, Miss Beth says she
Hang
will
on.
cancel me if I do not post more than 10 comments a
you
day.
need to post too. We are getting paid by the group.
Okay, I just want to make a study of these pictures, and I want you to look at the fucking clavicle. I don't think I've ever seen that type of bone on
It
somebody.
looks like her shoulder has an erection.
It really does.
Actually,
I mean-
that's sinew, or maybe or tendon. But
I
that's,
like how they didn't quite get the little the photoshopping the armpit. There's a little like divot. There's a little where they didn't do it
There
perfect.
is. Let me see if
Yeah.
I can make this bigger, because I really
Wow,
want to
they
study
really
that.
fucked the Photoshop up on that. Oh, wrong
Beth,
way.
if you like pina
Yeah,
it's smaller.
coladas,
You be quiet. You be quiet. I have really just had about my fill of you, sir.
getting caught in the rain.
Wow, that is wow. That's like
That is her upper arm.
It's been shaved a lot, like Photoshop.
Oh, dude. Well,
Like it's literally cut in half.
Yeah.
I mean, that there's no
It's not even
natural
realistic.
human being that it makes that type of shape.
Oopsie.
Ever.
But and whose arm is bigger at the elbow than it is at the
Popeye?
upper arm?
Popeye. Popeye.
It's really quite disturbing,
That's,
don't we think?
It's not even like they're not even trying to be realistic, and then they totally like use that one tool with the finger to make her boobs look bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, totally down here.
Oh, you look so hot, Beth.
I mean, we all know that they're friggin' socks with pennies at the end at this point. I mean,
The shading is weird. Everything about this is kind of weird. And the fact that the Blast would put this on notice as being like the hottest thing
They
they've
are
ever
so
seen in their
obnoxious
lives.
with their fake "we're still in love" shenanigans. It's like, who cares? You
Well,
know,
they
it's like,
do.
who fucking cares?
Andrew Morgan says she's just saving the coroner time. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
okay, well.
Yes, that's her arm. How scary
yeah,
is that?
That's an arm.
That's not her arm.
It's an
I
arm.
don't know a single human being, and I have friends who have been models, and I have friends who are super skinny. I've never seen an upper arm like that. Like, I don't think I've ever
No, I've never seen
witnessed
sinew
that
like
in real
that.
life.
I know someone that's like 110 pounds, 108 pounds. They do not look like that. They like their clavicles don't stick out of their body. I mean, seriously, and they're like 5'6". This is.
They need to Photoshop her straw-like extensions out. Oh,
Oh,
we're
you
so
mean,
his
catty.
nose,
that,
though.
that cheapest extensions you can buy?
It's his nose. Like, I want to open another beer with that nose.
Did you read what Kyra wrote,
She
Xavier?
must get to the chopper.
Get to the job. Yeah, it's some. But at the end of the day, who gives a shit? They're in love. Cool. You know what? We were talking about how Zendaya and Tobey Maguire are a thing, and you go onto their Instagram or whatever, you won't see one picture of them together. Like, they're actually like a legit couple, and like they're not in everybody's face. They're like these two imbeciles. They're like, we're in love.
Well,
you know
when
what?
you have a
The only thing this picture tells me is that the Nick she was with that day finished on her face, and he's just trying to get a sniff.
I don't get it. I honestly, you guys, I just don't even.
You know why?
But
It's the ad for the cover of having a beard. I mean, he's a manly man. This is the cover.
Well, I think what it is they really thought that she was going to be famous. They really thought that she was
Well.
going to be like an actor or whatever the hell, and this is like now like damage control. Like,
True.
he has to appease her ego.
True.
It's like, who
because,
cares?
because
Who cares?
this is the man that thought that final cut of Private Parts was good. So yeah, you're right. He has absolutely no ability to know what's
Yeah.
going to be good or not.
Look at all that fried hair and those split ends. I
well,
mean,
like
I've
I
seen
just
I've
said,
seen
hair reflects health. Her hair
I've seen
is not
Afghan
healthy.
wolfhounds with better hair.
That is the hair of an anorexic, because
Yeah.
your body, since you're not getting enough nutrients, it gets depleted of vitamins. And so you see this look in the city all the time.
Beef has that pattern that man's pattern baldness happening there because it's going
She
back
totally
on the
does.
temples
Those are
pretty
totally
hard.
extensions. 100%.
When she
those
pulls her hair
extensions.
back, you can see like a lot of spaces in her
Yeah,
head,
it's
in her
gotten
hairline. She
Yeah,
has like
it-
almost male pattern baldness.
Exactly,
It's
that's
kind of
what I
weird.
It is. It's totally a mess.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Tiger Lily says none of the comedians I follow have their wives in pictures, but Dolt doesn't want to be famous. Well, that's true. But she has all these followers. She needs to do these things so that her followers comment to
Well, wait a
her
minute.
about it.
Wait. You mean the 20,000 housefrows in the United States and the few gay guys that follows it, and then the 500,000 Indians? Okay.
oh, we must like her
We must
post.
Oh, look at it. You look beautiful inside and out.
This is not a decent. This is not an honorable way to make a living. I should be scamming 80-year-olds for gift cards.
So then clearly what happens is everybody will then comment about how lovely she
Everybody
looks, how
giggle.
wonderful, how beautiful she is, blah, 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 blah.
Blah blah
Blah,
blah
blah.
blah.
Okay,
Beavis needs
so
more
let's
vitamin
go
D.
to the next thing on our list here, which is leading
getting
us
it
up
there.
to...
I agree,
of course,
Papa Wrinkles. Beefus need more vitamin D.
Yeah,
More
not getting
vitamin
any vitamin D in that picture.
Okay, so let's go to the next picture, and this is
Oh,
pretty fucking
Jesus.
classic. This is Beth smelling the
check.
smell of money
But-
as she
by-
as she
By the way, I use that routing information to donate to PayPal for our website.
RadioGunk.com.
Thank you
exactly.
for posting that.
Yeah, so she writes a very special thank you to Rachel Ray and John Cusimano for helping save the lives of so
God.
many animals. Each year at Christmas, they send a massive donation to me for the Animal League. The proceeds from their pet food at Nutrish go to the rescue of countless animals, and at Animal League has been so fortunate to have Rach and John to be part of their family. We love you.
So, all right. The reason that the chunky butterball donates that money, quote unquote, donates that money from that shit food into Trish, is so that there's no taxes to be paid.
Of course,
It's a
you lay
write-off.
off taxes on the profits.
I mean,
yeah, it's just
God
ridiculous.
damn.
Yes, 80s denim jacket. And how
Do
much?
we
How
even?
much is
Oh,
it cost?
wait, we're getting to that. We're getting to that. Can we please just wait on that just
But
one
I
quick
mean-
second? So somebody, of course, wrote might want to hide the account and routing numbers. Just saying.
Whoops.
But did anybody actually
Oopsies.
realize or see how much money Rachel Ray actually donated?
I thought
Do
it
we
was
even know?
500,000. I thought it was
500,000, half
Yeah,
a
it's
million
$500,000.
dollars.
$500,000.
I use the
all the
phone app on
profits.
my on my bank account to cash that check. I used to take a picture of it and boom.
So now we all know, because we've been following this for probably entirely too long.
Way
we all
too
know the
long.
real reason that Beth made this Christmas picture, right?
Gucci.
We all know that, right? We all know that Miss
Got
Beth
that new jacket.
is wearing her brand new
Yeah.
acid wash Gucci denim jacket with some stupid fucking cat applique on it. So she zhuzhed it up nicely so that we
Zhuzhed
could
it
see
up?
the jacket. I did not find the bag. I'm pretty sure that's like a
bags.
very
Oh, that's a bag,
expensive
okay.
bag as well.
It's probably
She's also
$2,000.
wearing.
$2,000,
Yeah.
2,500 for that shit little bag.
Yeah, there's
She's also wearing a lovely Cartier ring. I don't know if she's had that for a long time.
Yeah, that's new.
And all her various and sundry.
So what
bracelets.
Beefus is doing is showing us where the money's going.
Yes.
Exactly.
She had.
She might as well crumple that up and just eat it for fucking dinner, because that's pretty much as much as she's
That's how many
going to have.
animals it's going to help.
Exactly.
It's like the styling cues of Ali Sheedy in War Games.
Exactly. So of course we all had to look up said
this is-
jacket. Yeah, and here it is. Hold on, let me close this. Sorry. Here it is.
Jesus.
Gucci Cat organic denim, so that makes it more important.
Or fucking, how the fuck's how's it organic?
Hey, look,
2000
it's Emo Phillips.
The cotton. Yeah. Can we just study that, please, for a second?
That's total Emo Phillips.
All right, that is
I
somebody's
don't know what
niece.
that is.
That's somebody's niece. I think it's a niece.
I don't know
I-
that that's a niece.
Or it
All
could
I
be-
know
if
is
it's a
that Beth has
nephew.
that shirt as well. I'm not sure if you realize that, but
Yeah,
she
you're
does.
right. you're right.
Wow. Wow.
Beth has that Gucci shirt as well. So this
Damn, we're in the
is
wrong
what she
racket.
styles her
No
after.
shit.
Emo Phillips, ginger, fidget, skinny, halfling,
Hey,
boy or
guys.
girl, brother or sister.
Thing. Yes.
Because
It's,
I couldn't tell you that that's a boy or a girl.
Yeah, now the more I
It's-
look at it, I'm
It's cousin
confused as
Chuck
shit.
from was it brother Chuck from Happy Days?
No, it's
he
Pat.
transitioned.
Pat.
it's Pat.
It's time for androgyny.
Yeah.
It's Pat.
So, so this is what Beth
Getty
wanted
Lee.
us all to know. Beth wanted us all to know. Getty Lee in the 70s.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Nice.
That is perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
That is perfect.
Is that like
That is-
what's the saxophonist from the Blues Brothers?
I still literally have my denim jackets from like the Gap from back in the day. Like there is no need to own this jacket. Like none whatsoever. None. Especially since it cost how much is a mere
$2,645.
brutal. You guys brutal.
Oh, $54.
But
You-
okay.
You realize?
and
Wait,
you know
I'm gonna
what?
put that in perspective.
She
My-
essentially is
my
wearing
first-
an Optimus Prime.
Yes.
My first three cars combined didn't cost that much.
I believe my first car cost that much. I believe that.
Really,
I
my
think I paid
first car was
$2,500.
$400.
My
Yeah.
one was
Ford
800.
Escort with
But
a
I
salvage
didn't start
title.
driving till I was 22, so I was already making some money. So cut me
Oh,
some
you
slack for my
elitist.
20. Exactly, for my special, my special '67 Mustang, which was like a piece of shit. It blew so much smoke, it was just like disgusting. But fuck it, I love that. All right, so yeah, so Beth got another $500,000 from Rachel Ray, and I don't know what that covers exactly at
I
the
can't
North
figure it
Shore
out.
Animal League, but
No
we're
idea.
about to take a look at what a lot of Rachel Ray's money and Billy Joel's money built for the North Shore Animal League.
It
What were you
covers
gonna say?
two things: diddly and squat.
Yes.
No. It covers the salaries of all the executives and their bonuses
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
and their transportation and all the vehicles they buy and that type
So
of
yeah,
stuff.
Dennis happened to find some of the. So can you explain to us what we're going to be looking at next?
Well, I thought we were going to look at the actual building. Okay, well we have it. I pulled stuff from the last Bianca's Furry Friends because the Beth's Furry Friends has not filed their 990 or it isn't up yet, whatever. Because it's always curious. So I was just kind of perusing to see where the money went, and really there's no answer. But it's quite funny. These are the large donators, and of course Howard has to make himself a donator for a weird amount. It's $500,000.
What year is this
Strange-
from? 2019.
It's 2019. It's strangely enough, though, it's $500,000. The same amount that Rachel Ray gets. And
There has to be
then-
some sort of tax
But then the
write-off.
third one down
type of
really kind of
tier.
blew my mind. It's the real.
Yeah, let me tell you about that. Let me tell you what happened
now,
here.
why is the real cutting a check to this
For
fraud?
$5,290?
Yes.
Because what Miss Beth probably did is if she got any free clothing or contributed clothing to her, whether she was in like a little stupid fashion show for North Shore or whatever, or she was on a show where they let her keep the clothes that maybe she put on for the show or something like that. She then sends it to the Real, which, as many of the women on our site probably know, is a used clothing but better and guaranteed to be real. Like the way it used to go is the reason that they named it that is you look at an Hermes bag and you say, yeah, but is it real? And people are like, yeah, of course it's real. It's like, no, but is it real? So real comes from, did you buy it at the AAA market in Shanghai or is it actually from Hermes?
Oh, it's
So
real.
Everything that Real deals with is really real, and they will look at it, they will scrutinize it, they will make sure that it's real, and if it's not, they'll send it back to you. So what must have happened here is that she donated clothing to the Real so that
Well, that's
she
not
could
donated.
sell
Yeah.
it,
Oh, that's a write-off? That's like
and
the...
then the contribution
it's a
becomes
contribution.
a write-off.
Ah.
The contribution is a write-off because, that was no harm, no foul to her. It's not anything she needed. So she wasn't profiting off of the monies that came in from the clothing that she sold on the Real. There you go.
Yeah, the funniest thing is like there's just like smatterings when I was going through this. I didn't want to like bore everybody with a true analysis of this, but the smattering of money it throws around to these quote unquote charities, none of them are North Shore Animal League. The largest person that receives money is that fucking animal hospital, the emergency vet. Oh, what the hell's that place? The specialist.
Where they take the eyes out.
Where they take the eyes out. Because in 2019, they gave like $186,000 to that fucking place.
Wow.
I mean, in a veterinary hospital, if you have one client that's giving you 186 fucking grand, yeah, sure you'll make videos for them. Sure you'll do whatever the fuck you ask them to do.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
a lot of money.
So some people are asking, why would Beef need to sell anything at all? It's because she wanted to up the contributions, or to show that they had, a lot of big donators. Because I'm sure most of the donations are like in the, $10 and $20 range. Xavier and I were also looking at her T-shirt sales on her Beth's Furry Friends website, and the writing on it is kind of curious. I'm not going to pop it up on the screen here,
It
but
does
let
say
me just.
proceeds. Some of the proceeds go to
I'm
something
going
like
to read
that.
it to you. I'm going to read
Yeah,
it to you
yeah.
exactly as it says
That's
it.
pretty
and
accurate.
Maybe some of you will understand what is meant by what she says here.
It's
So
very
hang on a
nebulous.
second. It
Of course,
is nebulous.
it's the skeleton twins we're talking about.
Yes, that's exactly right. All right, Helen Rose sold out. Where was that, babe? I'm trying to remember where.
It's
on the
on
site.
Beefus
Beth-
Madoff.
Beth's Furry
Okay,
Friends.
here it is. Here it is. I got
If
it.
you go to Beth's Furry Friends,
I've got it, my love. Hang on. For every product you purchase, all of Beth's personal proceeds will go directly to help more animals in need. Your
What does
purchase
that even
directly
mean?
impacts and helps provide not only
What?
cats and kittens, but also dogs and puppies with high quality medical care to rehabilitate them and prepare them for adoption. Okay, now stop right there.
Huh?
Does that mean that the money goes to the money that Howard puts out for the one-eyed kitten veterinary
Yes.
place?
Yes. That's exactly
Can
what
we
that is.
can we parse through that just for a quick second?
That's-
Let me just read that again. For every product you purchase, all of Beth's personal proceeds will go directly to help more animals in need.
Okay, stop
Doesn't
right
say
there.
that's going to North Shore Animal League,
does
number
she-
one.
No. All right,
Your
so-
purchase directly impacts and helps provide not only cats and kittens, but also dogs and puppies with high quality medical care to rehabilitate them and prepare them
All right.
for adoption.
So I'll tell you
Well-
exactly where the money's going. It's going right into Beefus's pocket, and is spending it on the kittens and whatever that are in the house, buying that shit food and shit toys, and maybe
Well-
once in a while help a dog. I mean, seriously, that's what that really means.
Nothing says North Shore Animal League here
No,
anymore.
nothing
well,
given to
here's the
charity.
thing.
Nothing to
so
charity
please,
either.
people can correct me if I'm wrong, but since she has an LLC, she can take all the profits she wants. She's not getting anything personal.
it's
You
a
know, she
50
can just say the LLC is getting the money, not me. So it's like her saying the personal proceeds is absolutely bullshit.
Yeah.
It
That's
doesn't-
curious. I'm so glad that we parsed through that right this second, because now that I'm reading it, I'm realizing that it doesn't have anything to do with North Shore Animal League.
It doesn't.
So this
hasn't
is
for
how,
a
you
while.
know,
It's been
Howard
years
probably
now.
went to her and said, you know, enough with the fucking cats who need their eyes taken out.
wait.
You know,
Dorian.
it's costing me a shit ton of money. Why don't you, you know, put up some T-shirts and some tote bags to
And
help
you'll cover it.
defray the cost of it, and then
So-
voila, that's what
so-
that's what pays the vet.
Dorian Morgan there, he has a little thing about the North Shore Animal League. No, contraire, mon frere. They actually have 40 people that make over $100,000 at North Shore Animal League.
Cha-ching.
Yeah.
Gala
and their
time.
payroll for the year is like $17 million. Their payroll.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, and they only bring in 40 a year. So the money is not going to animals. It's going to everything else except an animal.
Yeah, but it's
Don't they
not
have, like,
going to North Shore
volunteers there?
Animal League.
No, I'm sorry.
period.
This was about the North Shore Animal League he's talking about. Beefus's money, we don't know where that's going because it's just there, and now it's gone because Beth's Furry Friends took over, and we don't know what happened to Bianca's
right,
Furry Friends.
literally right after the thing was completed.
Yeah.
It's like boom. It's like instantaneously became Beth Furry Friends.
One
Exactly.
of our guys on PM to me wrote, "Did I ever mention a few years ago I drove by the North Shore Animal League building during COVID? It was like a fortress compound, like a Scientology center. Only one way in and one way out on a dead-end street. You needed an appointment to go in there, maybe because of COVID, but I'm not sure. There were security guards all around it. It was very unfriendly and strange.
And aren't they only open Thursday through Sunday?
Yeah,
I think that's even more limited than that.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
like
check
before
right
all
now.
this,
Like
they were literally
4 days a
open like
week.
3 days a
Like-
week.
Yeah, for like 3
Let's
hours.
see. Contact us.
They
But-
work,
Here, want to
they
visit
work
our
less than
campus.
Howard.
Wait, now let's really set that in. They have an operating budget of over $35 million a year, and they're not even open 7 days a week.
Not even
Oh
close.
yeah, no.
I mean, everybody let that sink in for a second. Let that sink in for a second. That's a huge budget. I mean, that's massive budget.
All right,
Well,
here's the hours. Ready?
That budget
Yeah.
probably used to go to the gala.
Exactly.
They used to have like
let's
these
see.
ridiculous galas in November. And then,
Huh, they must have changed their hours, Xavier, because I'm looking at it now.
What are it up to
Yes.
now?
what is it now?
I think they may have changed it up a little bit.
Ooh.
So
What,
regular hours.
Wednesday through Sunday?
The Alex and Elizabeth Lewitt Canine Adoption Center and Bianca's Furry Friends Feline Adoption Center are open daily from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. with no appointment needed.
Daily now?
Yeah, that never used to
Wow.
be. That never used to be.
Ooh.
It was like
That's a
Thursday,
decent thing.
Friday, and Saturday or something
Well, I
like
guess
Yeah.
I guess some more money came in. They hired some more people.
I remember because I called and there was like an intern that picked up. And I was
Yes.
trying to see if he would call Beth a bitch. But I think they have like a little script they have to read.
that. Yes, I remember when we looked at the hours there. All right,
Yes,
so let's
it
look
was.
at the next page. That
Let's call them right now. Are they open?
No, they're closed.
No, it's not over here.
Oh, we should do that next time.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
So
that.
this
It's
is
not like
kinda-
they're listening.
All right, this is fucked up. All right, so blow this up a little bit because this is
Okay.
really messed up. This is like the incidental expenses they have with it. So they have the accountant fees. The accountant made $16,000 on this. Legal fees $105.
Somebody had to type this shit into this.
Wait. $6,100 went for charitable purposes.
Out of how much?
Out of everything. So they paid 16 grand to accountants. They had 8,000 in accountant investment fees. They paid legal fees. So then they have stocks and mutual funds, which is really kind of, I mean, a lot of them too. And it's just really weird the amount of stock that they have. They don't have cash. They have like stocks.
By the way, they had a
Yeah.
great fucking year. Look at that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They almost
is-
tripled their money. Who does that?
They do apparently.
Beefus, obviously.
That's a tripling of money, you guys. Like,
Yes.
seriously.
Yes. That's stocks and mutual funds. That's not even cash. That's actual investment.
Yes.
So wait, go up, and wait, it gets better. So here's all the filing fees and stuff, and they count it all toward, it all is disbursements for charitable purposes. All this expenditures that don't help any animals, this all got spent, but didn't help one single cat or dog. So there's $34,000 of the money that came in. It just went to just flat out expenses to their friends who
Wow.
did the filings for them. Their little friend on.
I mean,
Park
these
Avenue.
filing fees are nothing, but I
Oh,
don't
I
understand
understand
the
that.
registration fees and filings.
Yeah, it's just it's just fees and fees and fees and fees. Their time for filing and those guys in Midtown, they're not cheap.
Are you saying that the animals there don't partake in the tapas bar?
I don't think so.
No Taco Tuesday for them?
Not the-
All right,
Taco
what do we have
Tuesday.
here?
All
Should I
right, blow this up a little. This
bit?
is really I could not figure this shit out. I literally just blow it up a little bit because I'm trying to figure this shit out.
All right,
So
let me put
this
it.
is
Let me put it fully on the page.
all right.
on the
Now go in the
screen.
middle. Go up a little bit. In the middle, the capital gains and loss for taxes on investment income. Go up a little bit on that. This I can't figure out.
Where am I going?
Scroll it up. Scroll up.
Scroll up, as in
Yeah,
down.
please. Okay. Forbes
Okay.
Family Trust. All right. So they said they had a piece of property, right? That somehow or the other, Beefus's furry friends got in 1999, and they sold it in 2019 for a profit.
What are we looking? I don't even know what we're looking at. I don't
This
even
is
understand.
this is the tax filings, right? The
Where's
990.
property? Where do you see property?
Go up. Go up. Now go up a little bit. See this? See right here, the Forbes Family Trust.
Forbes Family Trust is the company that her accountant dude, those two gay
Okay.
guys.
Right.
That's where he
Okay. But
that's where he works for the Forbes
Okay.
Family Trust.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he does this as like a side gig for her.
So, but the funny thing is, though, that they sold stuff from the Forbes Family Trust. But
Common
they said
stock.
they acquired.
They sold stock.
But the thing is, they showed that Furry's Friends acquired it in '99. Furry's Friends didn't acquire it in '99. Didn't exist. You know what I mean? This is like. I'm
Oh,
trying
I
to
see what
figure out
you're
the
saying.
accounting on this. The accounting on this is really fucked up. Like, there's a lot of that's $800,000 of just like, huh? I mean, it's quite questionable shit.
Even
That's a
Joe
tax- that's a
Olstein
giant
thinks
tax
this is
write-off.
shady.
Yeah, this.
So if this is capital gains on investment, Then doesn't she have to pay tax on that, or does
Nope,
she not?
because look,
it's a charity.
Cost basis. Look at the cost basis. The cost basis is almost the same. It was a net $789. Gee. Look
Wait,
at that.
$789. There's no comma 000 after this.
No, that's it. That's the entire gain.
Dang.
That is some good shady accounting. That's $800,000. It's just
They're writing
Boom.
off. They must be writing off eyeballs.
I don't understand.
literally either the Forbes Trust sold property that they acquired and they gave it to them, or I'm trying to figure out the mechanism of how they're accounting for it. But all I know is that Beefus's furry friends did not receive any capital gain from whatever that stuff was that had real value. $800,000 of real value.
Rupert Pumpkin is saying that might include additional contributions. Which might include? I'm sorry. Can you give me a better idea? Rupert usually knows shit like this too, so
True.
I'm curious. I don't think that this. What year is this for?
This is like
2019. This is before
So
stupidity.
this is Ida. This is pre-COVID. So yeah, we haven't seen anything from the
been a
COVID
while.
era.
But the thing is that 800,000 goes into the tripling of the funds in Beefus's furry friends. I mean, that's most of it right there, and it was a huge capital gain. But through tricks of accounting, they paid nothing on it. Nothing.
This is why the rich get richer, my friend.
that's some fucking shady accounting. I love it. Would
This
you
is
like
a
to be able to sell
perfect
something?
example.
Would you like to sell something that's worth $800,000 you didn't pay for and not pay any taxes on it? Not a penny.
Hey, Xavier, how come we don't have a charitable organization?
I know.
we're
We need to
idiots.
set
Why do
up
I
a
have to
quick-
pay
'Cause we're
taxes on the
stupid.
meager?
Because we're stupid.
This is stupid.
Jesus, we need a cause.
Stupid.
How about hair lips?
We
Let's
are
try
the
to cure
cause.
hair lips.
No, we are the cause, damn it.
Oh, we are a cause?
Bro,
We are the cause.
We can't even get people to click on our Amazon link.
I do. No,
All right, let me see what Rupert Pumpkin said. I'm
no,
sorry.
Rupert. That was sold.
Oh, the investment balance might be 1, the beginning balance, 2, additions, 3, ending balance. Okay.
No,
Yeah, I think we do need a Gunk
Money's cookie
Foundation.
friends.
Yeah, we need a Gunk
It's
Foundation.
insanity. Billions
shit.
just gone with little to no accounting. Hey, that's the way the wealthy cookie crumbles, my friends.
And if you have an
Everybody
animal-
has a way. Xavier was just telling me today that Elon Musk has a tax bill of how much?
$11 billion?
$1 billion to 10 billion or something like that, depending on. Because he had to option all those stocks before.
That's right. He
August
sold
of next year.
Pocahontas off. That's
Yes, Monique's gunky friends. That's who all
Yes.
you are.
Oh, Gunky friends.
Yes.
Yes. I'm thinking that we actually would love to do a Bitcoin. So that would obviously be like a Gunk
A
coin.
Gunk coin.
And then, and listen, I got this as a Christmas gift this
Do
year.
a wig. Yeah, what do you have, a wig on there?
I got this as a Christmas gift this
A
year.
pelican with a wig?
This is Monique's first NFT. It's a fucking donut with sunglasses on it. That somebody bought this for me and said, well, you're always interested in like the crypto shit and whatever. So I decided to buy you an NFT.
This is why we're poor.
This is why we're poor.
Yes. This is why we
This
don't
is
have
why
no.
we're poor.
This is why I have no Gucci bag, no Gucci jacket, no Gucci
I have
Gucci.
no Gucci jacket.
We have no Gucci Gucci.
I have no Gucci jacket.
No.
All right, so no Gucci jacket. The real have my
have no
Gucci
money.
jacket. I have no real jacket.
Super
Okay,
not
so
here.
now we're going to take a tour. Now, I'm not sure who that is here with us today has ever taken a
Exciting
tour.
and new.
Ooh.
Are you? Wow,
Oh my
love
God.
bombing us. I don't know if any of you have
Step
ever
right
taken
back
this
into
tour.
it.
But this is going to be your tour of where the $12 million. Now, just keep in mind, though,
Was it
this
12
is,
or 14?
at the time, I do believe it was 12 million.
I think it ended up being
it wound
14.
up ending up being 14. Yes, I think you're
$14
right.
million dollars.
$14 million to give us this. my friends.
$1,000 a square foot.
Yeah. So just as we're going through this, just let me know when you'd like me to pause or if you would like to comment.
go.
I am You know, I am open to any discussions you want to have about this. So let me pull it up so that it's nice and ready to go. So give me one quick second.
Actually, Port Washington isn't. It's like kind of like an industrial park type of place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seemed
it's
that-
really
No.
not.
I actually, my ex-girlfriend, remember the $10,000 girl, lives in Port Washington, which is actually very nice. It's
Oh.
right
But
next
where
to
I've
Kings
seen,
Point.
like where I've seen North Shore Animal League, it looks really shitty. Like there's
You
like
know,
a,
it's a totally
there's
it's
like
in
a
it's
Sanford
in an
and Sons
industrial
right across the
center.
street.
But Port Washington, as a general rule, is it's right next to Kings Point, and Kings Point is Kings Point is where they filmed The Great Gatsby, because that's how big the houses are there. Like it's just the most exclusive
Ooh la
area,
la.
and then like Port Washington would be where all the poorer people lived, but that's not saying much because it's literally
Thank you,
just
Tone.
nominally smaller than Kings Point. Mr. Judy, you can help me explain this better. You also said that Port Washington is an exclusive white, very wealthy town on Long Island where North Shore Animal League is. Yes, but you know where North Shore is because I've taken video there too. It is in like the shittiest part of town for sure.
Oh, they've got
Hey,
that.
we
They
just
got
got
that
our
land.
first donation for our charity.
Oh my goodness! Tone Code 89. I would like the first donation to charity and tax write-off from Onyx Gunky Friends LLC. Please provide good care to Xavier and Ted. I do.
I don't have to
He
donate
does.
plasma tomorrow.
I do. I treat all my boys as well as I possibly can. That's not saying much. I gotta be honest with you, but I do.
Money for drinks.
They know I do. Now be quiet. Okay, so let
I don't
us
have
go
to wash my
to
neighbor's sidewalk.
the videotape. All right, hang on one second. Let me share screen. Let's make sure we got a little volume action going on here
Volume.
and volume. Yes, and we
Volume.
are going to. All right, so we are ready to
nauseating.
roll it out here, guys. Hang on. How's the picture? Is it okay?
Hey, it's Meta.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I put us down here for this one? No. We still
Nah,
need
go
to be on
back
the
to
side.
where you were.
Yeah, we're good where we are. All right, everybody, here it is. If you haven't seen Bianca's Furry Friends, which has no affiliation with Beth's Furry Friends, let's
None
get it all
whatsoever.
right. So this is where all of Billy Joel's money went, and Rachel Ray's money,
Those
and I
kids'
think
lunch
John
money?
Bon Jovi.
Remember the
also,
kids' lunch money? They all donated.
Yeah,
their
all the lunch
to
money.
that.
Yeah, all those
the
kids'
Cancer
lunch money.
Kid, the Make-A-Wish Foundation kid.
Yep. Actually,
little Timmy.
To be honest, most of Billy Joel's money went to his ex-wives and his accountant. So.
He had to be a
Exactly.
big shot.
And to
didn't
AA.
he?
And to AA. Yeah.
All
And to
right.
AA.
We are going. Ready? Here we go.
Do this.
All right. So we are here at North
hello,
Shore
Happiness.
Animal League
You're so
America's
cute.
new 14,000 square foot facility in
there
Port
she is.
Washington. Would you like to introduce
The white
yourself?
Consuela
No, no,
family.
no.
Okay.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
No, I have no money.
No.
Uh-oh.
All right. We're just going to
This
have to
wouldn't
let her-
happen if we had a Facebook page.
I did actually download this.
For Animal League America's new 14,000 square foot facility in Port Washington. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Joanne Yohannan,
Hi, Johanna.
here at Bianca's Furry Friends Feline Adoption Center.
Who would name their child Joanne with a last name like Johan? Like Joanne Johan.
So, somebody named their kid like Wayne. Their last name's Drops, and they named the kid Wayne. I mean, that's
Wayne.
type of
It's
person.
like Peter
Wayne Drops.
Parker, Clark Kent.
Yeah,
Johanna Johan.
John Johnson. You know, those type
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Richard
Center.
Dixon.
This is our first day that we're officially open.
Okay, first day officially
Congrats.
open.
Very, very excited. Thank you.
Awesome.
So everything is not 100% complete, but we're almost there. It's our soft opening.
Almost
Come
there.
on, let's take a look. I'm so excited.
We're going to take a
She looks
tour.
excited.
Yeah, you're gonna notice this great open, airy feel with big
Yeah, the-
windows.
Look at that
and
palm.
Cats
bright
really give
What
a
a
shit.
fucking
sunlight.
waste
Spared
of
no
money.
Look up at the
expense.
ceilings. There's little paw prints.
Look at Howard.
This first room when you come in is the Billy Joel room,
For obvious reasons.
and it was designed by Mario Abore.
Okay.
We didn't design the North Shore Animal League. It was always
Look at this. Wow,
Wait.
really? You know, this is like naming your white dog Snowy. It's like, oh, let's get some old speakers and die-cut cat heads into it.
Yeah.
Like seriously, this is...
Like the boxes those came in would have been better.
Exactly. Right, with the dollar
Christ.
store little like circle toy down there
all
that Reacher loves, by the way. Reacher fucking destroys those. Oh my god, does he love that?
These cats go up to 11.
Yeah, they do.
Mind.
Oh, what do we got here?
We have some sleeping kitties.
We got some sleeping kitties.
Not in
They're
there.
sitting in some speakers. And the speakers go all the way up to 11, of course.
Oh, they stole my joke.
Tails, ears, and claws.
Wow.
Wow,
I said
Jesus
four paws,
Christ.
it's square paws. I'm sorry.
Square paws, okay.
Yes, I mean Mario did an outstanding job.
Mario.
There's the big
Best
guy
picture,
himself, Billy
best
Joel.
picture of
Look at
Billy
it.
Joel
Wait a minute.
in his best year of his best life. What?
He's like
it-
200
it
pounds
honest-
heavier than that now.
What?
But the thing is, it looks like a picture tried to scare the fucking cats.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Yeah,
know,
that's a
right?
scary. That is a scary cat picture.
I
Hold
mean,
on.
have you seen Billy Joel? He
You know
literally
something?
looks
I
like
said
Uncle
four
Fester
paws,
now.
it's square
He is
paws,
Uncle
I'm
Fester.
sorry.
Square paws, okay.
Yes, I mean Mario did an outstanding job.
Mario.
There's the big
He looks
guy
like something
himself,
like that
Billy
now.
Joel.
Mario.
They removed
And
his
what's
chin like
what's different
Beth
about
armpits.
this room compared to the others?
The nice thing about
This is Billy Joel.
cage-free living, well, this particular room compared to the others was designed with a New York
That
theme.
is like a.
Really?
let's
New
cut
York
through
theme?
Really?
It literally looks like
You know,
every
this is the
kindergarten
piano area,
in America.
magical musical
the little cubbies.
part.
For our
look at all the
musician, for our musician kitties.
Absolutely.
I thought there's
Absolutely.
no, it's not a New York theme. There's no trash blowing around. I don't see any. There's nobody asking for money.
Room.
Come on.
There's an adjoining
Which
room.
is
Hold on.
New York
What?
City at its finest. We have the
Oh, my
Brooklyn
goodness,
Bridge
this is so
and some
exciting.
kitties hanging out sleeping.
Some cats on the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay.
Absolutely.
Say hi to the
Absolutely.
camera, guys.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of my face.
They're like, what
You're
the?
stars now.
Yeah,
They
real
got
stars.
beautiful.
How many times
almost,
has this been
almost
viewed? 20
floor-to-ceiling
times?
windows.
All by me?
Plenty of natural light.
Exactly.
We have a
You just look outside. Like basically, it's parking lots, and there's like
Yeah.
some dumpsters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
train
looks great.
ride.
Get out.
That thing probably costs like
For all the
$5,000.
cats who are commuters.
Oh my god! Whoever designed
Oh,
this
dude.
charged them a fucking arm and a leg.
100% they did.
Oh, they raped them. Honestly.
Oh my goodness. Is that the Empire State Building?
Oh no! You look like
No,
it.
it's the Chrysler
You live 20 miles
Building.
away from it. Of course, you know what that is.
Actually, it's the Chrysler Building. You fucking twit.
We're in a New York state of mind.
Oh, New York
Oh,
State of
my
mind.
goodness.
Oh god, that's brilliant.
We got a cat in
Concrete
the
jungle.
Yes, we do.
You know,
There he is.
there is no way I do not believe that they didn't shove all these cats in here right before he got
Oh,
there.
absolutely. They threw the cats in there.
They threw him right.
Absolutely.
Fucking cat's like, get out. Get out.
It's like
gonna
blink
fucking take your
twice
eyes
and
out.
they're going to
Leave me
remove your
alone.
eyeball.
And so the
That picture.
idea here, right? None of these cats are in cages. That's the first thing people will
No
notice.
shit.
And all these cats are up for adoption. And so people who come in, they would just come into this room and play with
Can
the
we
cats.
just discuss, just very simply, the fact that he's actually doing the first interview with somebody in the North Shore Animal League, and he does his phone this way.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, yeah,
I hate when
portrait.
people do that. They don't do landscape. It's just, yeah.
Well, you
people
know
that
what?
do
To
that
be
should
fair,
beaten.
Johan probably looks better in portrait than she does in landscape.
it's slimming.
Now, what's the
It's-
benefit
it's like-
of not keeping them in cages?
There are so many benefits. This is more of a habitat.
It was like the
We
Leda
are
Hart
not a
videos.
traditional shelter. The animals, as you can see, are comfortable. They're happy. They're environmentally stimulated. I think the only problem we're going to have is that they're not going to want to leave. Take a look at this guy up here.
Oh my goodness, didn't even see him.
Just love it.
It's a
and
natural habitat for them.
It is.
Oh, a habitat.
You know, every
Up in the top of Yankee
There
Stadium.
was so
yeah,
much thought
absolutely.
went into the design of this building. There is an HVAC system comparable to what you would find in a hospital. That's
We need a hospital HVAC system in there.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
HVAC, yes.
Yeah, just don't
Yeah,
have.
actually, some good
keep our animals
good filters
healthy.
will work too.
and I think having reduced or no stress, because as you can see, it's a stress-free environment. That's going to keep them even healthier.
And they certainly look happy to me from here.
They are.
They're cats.
Very
cats,
cool.
I
All
mean.
right.
The cats.
On to the next room.
On to the Rachel Ray room. But
Ah, the
before
Rachel
we
Ray.
do, just notice.
Oh, just notice before we get
Howard
there.
Stern on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine with two of the rescue kittens that Beth rescued and fostered.
That's-
And we
It
were
smells
so
like
excited
Summer's Eve.
that it made it to the cover
Scratch
of
a
Rolling
sniffer.
Stone along with Howard that we just had to put this up in his honor.
Oh, you had
Had
Oh,
to.
to.
it's very glass.
Because why not?
And this is the Rachel Ray room.
Okay.
Rachel Ray has been
Are the doors wider?
really strong.
All right, let me read what that says. We proudly honor Rachel Ray, whose compassionate and generous spirit illuminates everything she does. Her dedication and support of our rescue, no-kill, and adoption mission are unwavering and have helped save countless lives. She speaks for those who have no voice. They're animals. Of course they have no voice. She is a true champion for animals. Thank you, Rachel Ray. Wow.
She is?
That's why Rachel Ray keeps giving money. It's such a fucking ego boost.
Wow.
Well, I mean, anybody who's seen Rachel Ray knows she's an animal lover because she always has a huge ass following her.
Supporter of the work that we do for almost a decade, and her team wanted to surprise her with a room.
Team.
And so John Gidden decorated this room.
John
It's like a jungle. It's
Oh my
Is it really
so
jungle?
interactive.
Oh, let's that in.
Looks just like a jungle.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I swear to God, if they weren't any lights on, I thought it would be the Amazon.
For
I
those
mean,
who
it's-
don't know,
Jesus.
no,
That's a
don't
jungle,
know,
yeah.
Rachel Ray was
You
actually
know what this is,
recently
Mo?
in Port
This is
Washington.
100% where they dump the
What?
kids off at the mall. That one, that one little area where they go.
It's like Happy Town, whatever they call it.
It's exactly like all the like really like.
Doesn't Sam's Club and Costco have one of the? Oh no, IKEA.
Like a slide that's
It's
made out of like
IKEA.
concrete.
It's IKEA.
Okay.
I'm surprised there's no like bubble, like a little bubble bath in here. You know, the one with the plastic bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
Oh, yeah,
exactly where they
exactly.
drop off kids.
Is that like
Is
a
it-
Bjorn?
this is
Is that thing like
literally
Bjorn's in the
like,
corner?
This is 100% that one room
yeah.
at the mall. So where
Absolutely,
everybody,
absolutely.
well, the parents go shopping at freaking Pier One.
And there's
kids
always
are just
two
like-
horrible kids that will like swing off the fucking trees.
There's
And you know, the
not-
14-year-old that's like babysitting them is like, no, don't do that.
Someone just left a diaper there on the floor.
Somebody's shit in the corner. Oh my god, it's a perfect analogy. All right, here we go.
Don't
She did a
please
book
do not take my
signing.
word
She
for
was
it. Just
here for the
Google
VIP
like the
ribbon
play area
cutting.
at the mall.
She loved her
Anybody.
room.
I
Hello.
dare
The
you.
cats are so happy here.
Hi.
Say hi.
Yep, everybody touch
Oh,
the
everybody's
screen.
so happy. They're all black
Yeah.
cats too, because nobody ever wants black cats. That's a shame, actually.
Is that why
No
Beth is
cake.
never
Black
there?
cats.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And sometimes when there are more cats in here, you see them climbing through the
Climbing.
jungle. They're
Climbing.
very happy.
And this is one of,
Noid.
I believe it's the only. This is the only like state-of-the-art facility of its kind in the New York City metro area.
It
correct?
is. It's the only facility
world.
of its kind, as far as I know, in the country.
Oh, what do you
In the
know?
I
fucking
don't know
world,
if there's
because
any
the
other-
Taj Mahal is in
What,
this
what do you
nice-
know, Johan Johan? Really?
Johan
Not
Johan.
interactive like this. I
Yo-yo.
love toys.
What do you know?
There are toys. There are places for them to perch everywhere. This is amazing.
Mo,
Yeah,
do you,
yeah,
do you
yeah.
think this
Cat
guy is tempting
paradise.
fate, walking into a cat area with a gerbil in his ass?
Only if the tail is sticking out, sweetheart. Wow, look at this.
Hello.
Well, that's a purebred
Hey.
She's cute.
Siamese.
Siamese, if you please.
More natural light. Plenty.
If you don't please.
Cat beds everywhere.
That's a cat
You
tent.
want to say hi?
Those are the little like when you go to Walmart and they have the tents. They always have that little 1/6 scale tent to kind of show you what you're buying.
Toys, cats.
We spared
Love
no
it.
expense.
Spared no
Every
expense.
room is fucking the same. It literally is the
Dude,
fucking
it is
same.
literally that place at the
cheerful,
mall.
And it smells great in here.
Smells
and
great
there's
in
so
here.
much for
Yeah,
them
Where do they
to
shit,
do.
Johan?
you like-
Yeah, where's the shitter?
If you like
Where's the
ammonia,
shitter, Joe-Yo?
It's gorgeous.
And all of these cats are up for adoption,
They
correct?
sure are.
No
Which means they're
way.
home.
All
That
72
one's
viewers
cute.
right now
I mean, I don't really
could
like cats. but that
theoretically
one's
come
cute.
in and pick a cat.
Did we notice a shitter somewhere?
That's right.
No, I didn't see a shitter at all.
That's a good question. Where's the little kitty litter box?
I mean, there needs to be like a big litter area because there's like 10 cats in
That's a
there.
lot of shit. There's a lot of shit going on
with
there.
that many cats, it'll be like one of those truck stop bathrooms. It'll even have like a cat glory hole in one of the stalls.
I didn't make it smell like that. That wasn't me.
Hallmark Channel, and he's a very big animal
Talk
lover.
about phoning in your pet adoption center.
Who is this?
Kitten Bowl and Cat Bowl. Hallmark donated to have their own
sure
room.
they did.
For Adoption Ever After.
For the
and
3 people that
also,
watch that event every year.
Kitten
That's
Bowl.
payback
I don't
for
know
having
if
AKA Room
you've
9.
seen the Kitten Bowl.
We've written about the Kitten Bowl.
It's fantastic. I love the Kitten Bowl. And so we
No one
thought
sees
if we're
it.
going to have a kitten
Did this guy
bowl,
write for
then
the
we should have
blast?
Kitten Bowl parties.
Exactly.
So there are shelters.
Ah,
across
look
the
at that
country.
faux
Right now we have over
AstroTurf.
500
Wouldn't it be
shelters
nicer if it
signed
actually
up
had
to
AstroTurf?
participate in
It
Kitten
can't be
Bowl.
that
Yeah.
expensive.
Bowl.
Oh,
isn't.
Hallmark. That's why they have the crowns, right?
Fun
Duh.
of viewing the Kitten Bowl, but also finding homes for the cats and the kittens.
I love it. It's like a Super Bowl party.
Yeah, always. Yeah,
These
yeah,
rooms,
yeah.
wait,
Kitten Bowl party
stop
right
for a
here.
second.
Kitten Bowl party right here,
I
guys.
want to stop for a second. I want to notate something on these rooms. These are the most sterile fucking
Sterile.
rooms. Sterile. This
Yeah.
is like not really good for a cat. They're fucking sterile. I mean, there's no variance in
Coziness,
colors.
no warmth.
There's no variance in colors. I mean, this is really like, and the hiding places are not really like they're cubbies and shit, but there's not like, like cats like hiding behind obstacles and things because that's what cats do, and they like textures. This would drive a cat psychotic.
This literally looks like I cut it out with a fucking jigsaw without like knowing anything.
This is insane.
Well,
There's no
makes
enrichment.
It makes it easier to clean them. At the end of the day, a guy comes in with a hose with the cats in there and just sprays the whole room down.
They sit in the
Cats
corner
and
like
all.
Auschwitz. And
Pretty much. I mean, there's nothing in this room that is really like.
it's horrible.
They were
Yeah.
better off in a cage.
And by the
in a
way,
box.
all the wood that they use is that kind of like
Particle
shiny
board. Yeah, that
plywood that
Yeah.
you must slip all over. Like that's not like really grippy,
No.
right? It's all that shiny wood. I don't even know how to explain it. What is that called?
I know it's like it's a particle board that's been it's got like a
It's
like a
honed.
glossy
It's like
finish
a
on it.
honed glossy board of some sort.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. And
it's
why
like
isn't this
clockwork
real
orange for cats.
AstroTurf?
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, there should be plants and like cat friendly. They make cat friendly
Auschwitz.
plants. And the thing is, like,
Miss Beaver Hollow.
oh my god, the showers.
It's
Wow. Wow.
laminate. Thank you.
This
It's
yeah,
freaking
okay, there
wood
you go.
laminate.
It's like the cheap stuff, the real cheap stuff at IKEA. It literally is that type of laminate wood.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. It's like
Absolutely.
that IKEA quality.
Yeah, where are all the scratching posts?
There really aren't that many of them. No.
All right, let's
I haven't
continue
seen
on.
one.
Ads.
Let's continue with Johan. Hold on.
Jahan.
Here,
This is where the party's at, right
Johan's
here.
This is home.
You know, they bought all those little cat
It's
things all at
their
the same
little
place.
Shelter right within our shelter.
Dude, this is so low budge.
So low budge.
Where'd the money go? Really? Where
Everybody's
did the
taking a
money
nap.
go?
Everybody ate.
You know how
Everybody just
expensive
ate
it
it.
is to die cut those cat heads into tons of
Hey,
wood.
you know what? Those Maseratis aren't free.
That's right. Look
exactly.
outside. That's
Plenty of
not
light.
really what Port Washington looks like.
I think that
Lest anyone
that's
think.
There you go.
probably
Oh, Johan,
one of the
you're so
best
cute.
features. It's just the
Meanwhile, they
peace,
bought those
quiet,
like
calm, the light.
cat toys
guys. Yeah.
on discount on
Th-
bulk.
that
You
is
see
literally
there-
the sticker you see at
Oh,
Target
there's
when it says
no
back to
stress
school
at all with
that they put on the floor.
different.
With an
That is
arrow
literally
this
that.
way.
When they get,
Yes.
when you have to bring
Hey,
a
kids,
cat
it's back
out
to
of the
school
cage,
time.
it can get pretty stressful.
It's my hope that every homeless animal one day, well, that there are no homeless animals, but if they have to be homeless, that they're in an environment like this.
Yeah.
Do they
Are they
sleep in
homeless,
here?
though?
Does somebody shut the lights
Devoid
on
of
them?
love.
Where's the
Devoid of love.
shitter? Oh, wait,
Where's the shitter?
I bet bet you the shitter is
There
in
are
these
other
little
ways
cat
in which
heads.
You can provide the same type of stimulation
Right?
with your rescue group.
Yeah, but
or
how would you
your
clean it? It would
shelter
even-
without
I think those
Come in
open.
with the
I think
hose.
those little things probably like
Now,
open.
you guys test the cats beforehand. I think I was hearing that to make sure that they can stay in the rooms together, and that's why there are different rooms for all these cats, because these cats have all been pre-tested, so we know that
Know
they are
what?
friendly.
Oh, what? The AIDS cats go in one room, and then
Yeah,
the
exactly.
yeah, really. Well, the
This cat
Meowschwitz
was in
cats go into
Philadelphia.
this
to be
room.
alone and don't want to get along with other cats. So in that case, we have separate condos. So they,
Cat condos, I like it.
We have kitty condos for those.
You know that this room is bigger than Johannes like entire fucking home.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
duh.
absolutely.
She hates everything about this place.
That may not want to have.
She's like Lisa G's roommate.
One more shot.
Hallmark Channel. Wow.
The heart of
AKA
TV.
Room 9.
If only the phone was able to tilt sideways so he could get that in one
Oh,
shot.
if only.
I know. If
Go out
only.
and rescue more.
Hear that, guys? Come in and adopt. That way we can rescue
Oh,
more.
is that what? Oh,
and
is
bring them
that the
into
point
cat
of this
condos.
video?
Let's just check out the
There's
nursery.
still more of the
Well,
place, though.
Oh, there's a nursery. So
Finished
here's where the
yet.
babies are.
And these cages that you see are going to be replaced by runs.
Okay.
This room is under design right now, and will be prepared probably in the next month or two.
Okay.
We have
Isn't
a
that where they
sponsor,
put your lost luggage
the
at
Alex
the
and
airport?
Elizabeth Lewitt
those
Charitable
are horrible.
Trust has
Holy
sponsored
fuck.
this
So
room,
just so you know, the
we're gonna-
Lewitts are the people that,
Yes.
if you recall, Beth dressed in cat
Yes.
ears with the velvet dress on.
Yeah.
That was for a runway show at that bar mitzvah place in Long Island.
Let me just wait.
Somebody will tell us what it was.
Wait,
And
Davies.
those are the Lewitts. Those are the other like bigger donators to this
Yeah.
facility. So this is basically
They like dogs.
so the babies actually get to be
Us
kept
now
in
designing
cages.
it.
Okay. It's a good sized room.
Well, because they
This might be
need to
bigger
be.
than the other ones we've seen.
Yeah, this is a huge
Fold-out
room.
chairs.
So there'll be an
Literally
area
fucking,
Looks so
over
cozy
here
for
Okay.
kittens.
in this
$3
corner
fold-out chairs.
for the nursing
Wow.
mother cats. That's going to be
Wow.
quiet and private.
They spared no
and then
expense.
in this area is going to be a sitting area, a conversation area.
Oh, conversation
so that
with
when we
cats,
have
because they
visitors
wanna
come
talk to you.
in,
we
there's
have a
private
code
area
Doolittle.
for them to interact with the kittens. So
Wow.
we're really excited about what's ahead for this room.
But not
Gotcha.
now.
And this
Oh,
is the
look, there's
nursery.
Dave and Diego.
Nursery.
Stay tuned on this one, guys.
Dave, you came.
Wow, those are the worst cages I've ever
And
seen.
all of the
Plastic.
other rooms, you'll
It's so
notice every
sterile
room
and
has
just
features, every room
bourgeois.
has interactive
Right.
toys.
Everyone's
there
the
are
same.
still rooms open for sponsorship.
Oh, they're open for
Yeah,
sponsorship.
that will
So they
be
just made
decorated
these
in the
rooms.
same way.
Ooh,
Okay,
I know
so
what we're
I
gonna do
didn't
with our Radio
realize.
Talk
So
money.
the only
we get-
people
can we
that
sponsor?
sponsored.
Can we sponsor? Can we
Oh,
sponsor?
please! Don't
Can
you
we
remember
sponsor?
we were
Can
going to
sponsor?
chip in? We could only get like a little like pavement stone,
That's
but we
okay.
should do it. We still
I think
should
what
do
do you
it.
have
should
to
do it.
throw in? What, $500,000 to get a room? in this
Over
fucking
here
dump?
we have the RadioGunk wing of National Comedy.
It's a really special area. There's microphones
There is
everywhere.
no
There's-
cat prison rape in the Radio wing of
Pierce
North Carolina.
Gaveston. Wait, Mo. Pierce Gaveston.
Wait, hold on. Let me come back. Let me come back to our.
They
Our
only
thing.
eat very specialized meow mix.
No,
we were to
down-
inquire, would Joanne be able to offer a simple remedy that would remove the smell of cat piss? I don't know. That's true. Thank Dark Murky Miller D.
Wait, one down.
Pierce Gaveston.
No, one up.
The
One
prison
up.
canteen looks more inviting and cozy. Where's the white adopter's only side? Oh my god, we could probably design the most amazing room, you guys. Like seriously, it would be ridiculous. I would
Bro.
have like
Actually, maybe Alec Baldwin should do a room now. He could just do
I
all
would have like
guns.
these guys, like smorking bunnies, you know, the smoking
Schmorking.
bunnies. I would
Oh
have
my
these
god.
all over the place. They would love it. They would love it.
The rust room.
All we need is an
God.
old couch and a couple boxes.
The
Exactly.
hypergeric
They don't
room.
really need a lot.
Just like completely smells like shit. It just has like a big lump in the middle of it. Alec
Billie
Baldwin
Eilish
room,
wing.
the Billie Eilish wing. All right, let's continue.
They must use a lot of
So
lemon
wait, I'm
pledge.
sorry. So I wasn't really paying attention, obviously.
Of course you weren't.
But
Obviously, no.
Are the rest of these rooms up for sponsorship.
Yes, they are.
So
It
somebody
does
just
appear so.
designed them arbitrarily with their shitty jigsaw
It is
holes.
IKEA
Yes.
garbage.
That's disgusting. Disgraziato.
Oh, the nursery.
So this is like a blank slate. Whoever wants to come forward and design a room of their own,
Yeah, Radio Gunk.
come on in.
Wow,
Oh
that's
yeah, I
really
wish they
sterile
shoved
as
her in
shit.
there to play with the dollar store
That's
cat
awesome.
toy.
Wow.
Nobody's interested
And again,
in it.
more places
Nobody's
for them to
interested in
Those
playing
purchase.
with
cats are
her.
just sitting there
Plenty of
going,
toys,
fuck.
plenty of space,
Could
plenty
you
of
get us
life.
out of here, please?
Like,
Far,
go back on the
far
street.
different
It
than
was
what you normally
nicer.
see.
Yeah, why am I
Really
sitting on a
enjoying
cold
themselves.
tile floor?
Exactly. Cats
Why
don't
am I
like
sitting
tile
on
floor.
linoleum? Oh, look at this beautiful room.
We got this guy
Oh
here.
yeah, why the fuck am I here?
It's
And
Mr.
then we
Whiskers.
got more on the windows.
How come I'm not with the rest of the black
More
cats?
places for them to perch.
Wow.
So yeah, there's a total of 12 of these rooms.
Dude,
12.
that is
Plus the
so.
nursery.
Guys,
12
guys,
rooms. Dedicated.
12 rooms for free roam cats. Think about that. 12.
Wow. I can't. Where
I
did the
know.
money go?
Franken's Sammy room for cats that like to swing.
What are you reading? Tell me.
Dank, dark.
The Franking Sammy room.
It does look sad, Bella Stern. Not inviting at all. And I don't think there has been any changes to it because I have followed the North Shore Animal League on Facebook, and usually they like to go into like specific rooms and say, oh, we have some new cats for adoption. And usually they use like that first room. Well, they actually only use the Billy Joe room or the Rachel Ray room.
Right.
So obviously the other 9 have not been spoken for
No.
as of yet. But
I
let's look
can't
at the rest of
imagine
the
why.
facility because you want to know where that money went to. Here we go. Hold on.
For the people.
Dedicated to felines. No dogs on
All
this.
dedicated to felines. I want to
Look at that tile. Look at that fucking tile.
Wait, let's see the medical suite. Dennis, you're going to die. The medical suite literally is like from fucking Grey's Anatomy. You could do brain surgery in this medical suite.
Hold on. Let me take a look at this medical suite.
Take a peek.
I'll start adding the cash register.
Now up here, we can do small surgeries. We
Okay.
can do spaying and neutering.
Wow.
You could perform autopsies here.
Fuck. You can perform. Wait, whoa.
State of the
Stop for a
art.
second. Stop. Just stop.
Okay. Let me
All
go
right.
back. Let me go back.
All right, just go back a little bit.
Dedicated to felines.
Hang on.
No dogs
I'm
on
sorry.
this.
Oh, you went a little too far.
Okay, hang on.
And they have that punch code to go to the surgery suite.
We can do small surgeries. We
Okay.
can do
Small surgeries.
spaying and
Small.
neutering.
This isn't for the big surgeries.
Wow.
All right, stop. So there's a bank of cages. That's $12,000 right there. The
Just
other
these
side
cages.
was just those cages. Then the ones across the way are $12,000. That center stack is stainless steel. Okay.
Yeah.
I know emergency hospitals that do not have that because that is probably 30 grand. 30 grand of material sitting there in the middle.
You're talking about this right here?
That thing in the middle,
Above
the stanchion,
Johan
the wet
Johan's
tables.
head?
The 2 wet tables in the middle with that fucking stainless and the stainless thing in the middle of it, which is insane. Holy shit!
Money was no object here, my
Well,
friend.
obviously not. God damn.
This is for
Okay.
minor surgeries, though.
Let's keep going.
Great area.
State of the art.
It is.
Holy
and
fuck,
we're
there's
so
12 grand.
excited to have the opportunity
oh
to
my
provide
fucking
state-of-the-art
God.
services to the animals that we
Wait,
rescue.
whoa.
Kind of an expansion of the hospital that we have already. And even the surgery suite
Whoa, stop.
is brightly
That's
Stop.
not even the surgery suite, sweetheart. Look,
That's the
we
prep
can-
area. That's prep. What?
This is like if you ever watched the show Lost in Space or something,
Yeah.
and they had to perform like
Danger,
emergency surgery, like in Aliens. What was the name of the movie? What was the name of the movie with the aliens and they're in Iceland and she has to perform surgery on herself because she's pregnant with an alien baby?
Oh,
Was it
the
aliens?
alien, the Prometheus.
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 This is the shit from Prometheus. Like
Oh,
you could
totally.
literally
So-
perform laser surgery on yourself.
It's like,
in
and
here.
over
That
here we
was-
have the
that's-
replicator.
So,
And here's the dilithium crystals for the engine to go warp speed.
so like that surgery prep area, because that's what that was. That's surgery prep. The previous area, that's
That's just
surgery
prep.
Yeah.
That's just prep. You know, like $100 grand was spent in surgery prep, not surgery, surgery prep. like that. They had a wash basin there. That's a $5,000 wash basin. It's stainless thing that she walked by that door. That's $5,000. That's fucking $5,000 fucking dollars.
Surgical suite back here.
We're gonna go look at that one more time.
Area.
State of the art.
It is.
Everything's
so
stainless.
excited to have the opportunity.
Guys, we have a multi-poo with an ingrown dude claw. We need to
All
vacate
that
the facility so we can
All that custom
get that
cabinetry.
fucker in here.
You talking about that sink?
Right there. That's $5,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, maybe if you have a Groupon.
I mean, god damn.
Jesus fuck. Wait, but let's look at the actual surgery center, because this is just for minor
Scott Seal's
surgeries.
wife needed
This
to
is
go.
minor surgeries. That was right there. That's surgery prep. Dentals there.
Oh my goodness.
What in the actual fuck?
Oh my goodness, guys. This is the first time I've
This is
seen
where
this,
they
and this
implant
is-
like titanium implants into the
Oh my
cat's neck.
god!
The wrong way.
Holy shit! Wait, I
What do you think there? What do you think there, Giacomo?
All right, so that's like a $9,000 table. Those lights are $3,000 a piece.
Dang.
$3,000 a piece. Fucking lights. Fucking Christ. And there's two of them because there's another set on the other side.
Jesus Christ.
Because you just need this to spay fucking
So what
spay
is
and
this
neuter
over
fucking
here? Is
wild
this
animals.
like the? What is this? What goes on
That's
here?
the anesthesia. That's the whole anesthesia unit over
that's
there.
where the dude put his wallet.
That's a few
You are
grand.
realizing this is just for cats, right? Like
Right,
you're,
this
you're
is for
realizing
cats.
this.
And spay and neuters, I'll tell you now, real charities that do spay and neuters, right? Basically, they have an old V table, they got for $500. You have the old incandescent lights. You have maybe one type of like Sevo to fucking knock the cat out quickly, or you just inject them to knock them out. You don't even gas them. And a neuter takes 10 minutes
With
from
toenail
start
clipper?
to finish, and a spay takes 15.
That are you
li-
performing brain surgery on
fucking-
your cats? I
That's
think
literally
not,
how long it
Dennis.
takes to do it. On feral cats, it literally takes that long. Like literally, you could deball a cat in 5 minutes. Like seriously.
I can pretty much deball anything in 5 minutes.
Well,
But
but
by
I mean,
nagging it?
by nagging it completely. No, you make it wear a man bun.
Mo can deball anything.
I mean, this is like Steve Austin and the $6 million man set up here. It's fucking making genetically altered
Steve
cats.
Austin,
It's
a
fucking
man
sweet.
barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him.
Bionic cats.
We have the technology to make the world's first bionic
Oh my
cat.
goodness, guys. This is the first time I have seen this, and this is
That's fucking ridiculous.
incredible.
What are those stirrups at the end to perform their?
No, those are hold downs. You use them to hold the animal down. And there's another one, an identical fucking setup. And this is it's fucking mind numbing.
Wait, hold on. I hear what Johan has to say. She said, "We're so fortunate that all of this." Hold on, let me see. Let me just go back a little bit.
Wow.
Wow.
And we're so fortunate that all of this was made possible by people, like-minded people who believe that animals have value and that when you help animals, you help people because the
Tax deduction.
bonds that are
Tax
created
write-off. Slush
between
fund.
the people and animals when
heated
they're
tables.
adopted last a lifetime.
No kidding.
What the fuck does the adoption thing have to do with this state-of-the-art center?
I have no
This is where
fucking
they put the
clue.
money. I mean, this is crazy.
Oh, obviously for the people. Not for the animals. This is for the people. This is for the doctors that are making hand over fist doing barely any real work. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh my God.
This is where they put the fondue bar.
They said, guys, we got $12 to $14 million to spend, and let's fucking spend it.
Those are heated. Actually, I may be low on those tables. Those tables are heated. I mean, I can't make this shit up. You don't need heated tables to spays and neuters. You do not need them. There's absolutely no need at all. Not on feral cats. I mean, it's not like they're doing total hip replacements. They're fucking spay and neutering feral cats.
Wait, they just read something funny. Hold on, let me find it. This is for harvesting humans. To make Howard immortal. Are we kidding with this place? Like, seriously. This is the most
you might be onto
ridiculous
something.
thing I have ever seen.
I've
Ever. I'm so glad you're on this with us, Dennis, because I would have had absolutely no thought whatsoever for how much this shit costs.
Honestly, we have Blue Pearl, which is on nationwide, but they started here and they built their first big facility here, and they spent some money on it. They didn't spend anywhere what they spent on it. And this is an emergency place that like does total hips and all sorts of really big. Yeah, there you go. And they don't have heated fucking tables.
Unbelievable. Really unbelievable. I'm loving everything about this.
And by the way,
I'm so glad we redid this, by the way.
That's all.
those shelves are not stocked at all.
No, they're
Those are all
not.
There's like a
custom
couple
shelving.
boxes.
Oh,
and some
no, there's nothing on the shelves.
There's
though, which is-
hydrogen peroxide, and there's some like some sort of
There's no supplies.
tissue.
Some
But
gauzes.
those are all from Midmark. Those are all Midmark shelves. So you pay out the ass for veterinary specific shelves. Like think about whatever you have in your house and double the price. That's what they charge for veterinary.
So double up nothing is
Oh no! Like if that top shelf was $1,000, like from a top shelf,
top shelf
like that.
liquor.
If that was $1,000 at a place, it'd be $2,000 for veterinary
Because it's
of
for
the code.
vets.
Right. And in the bottom section, that'd probably be like, that's probably like $5-6 grand across the bottom there.
Money was
Because it's
no
all
object, my friend.
No object. No object at all.
No object whatsoever.
Freaking
Let's go
ice
on.
holes. Wow.
Wow.
Sorry, I rewound it a little bit because I'm just fascinated.
I just can't.
Thank you so much.
Where's the oxygen lines, though?
It is. It's. You just can't fathom the amount of space, though. Like it's 14,000 square feet.
Look at that.
14,000.
It's hard to conceptualize.
$1,000 square
No, it's
foot.
not.
Wow. So much wasted space. So much wasted
There are
space.
other rooms on the other
There's more
side too, for pre-exam.
Pre-exam rooms.
I'll
What?
show you. I mean, they're not finished. But just
They're
so
not
you can get
finished.
An idea.
Yeah.
Pre-exam.
This is where we keep the little kitty wheelchairs so when they leave the facility.
You could look through the
All the
window
little
when
kitty
I go in.
prostheses.
These
Exactly.
are animals that we've
The little
rescued.
kitty jazzies.
These are all rescued.
Yeah,
Okay.
coming in for admission.
Oh.
And what
this
does
is the
admission mean?
room.
Does this mean when they get
Wait.
checked out?
Yes, they're going through a process.
Can we
They're getting
appreciate the fact that there
examination. We're doing
isn't anybody
feline-
in this facility that has a size 45 or under waist?
It's a prerequisite.
It's like is this like a
Wow.
UFC where it's a weight class?
Wow.
There's some
Yeah,
tushing.
it's-
There's a lot of asses. In this
That's
facility.
Johan Johan's sister, Lorraine Johan.
Lauren, yeah.
Hey, God bless him and everything, but yeah, you're just saying.
This is what volunteer work is all for, sweetheart.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, that
I mean,
one-
Somebody has to
These
do
are
it.
animals that
That's
we've
not a
rescued.
volunteer in the
These are all
scrubs.
rescued.
Yeah,
That's
coming
paid.
in for admission.
That's paid also.
And what does admission mean? Does this mean when they get
Admission.
checked out?
Yes, they're going
Okay.
through a process. They're getting examination. We're doing feline leukemia testing, FIV testing. We're updating them on vaccinations. And we're preparing them for spay-neuter if they're healthy enough. And just identifying what their medical needs may be before we can put them up for
Stop
adoption.
saying your stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we know. What is this room? Wait, what goes on in here?
Whoa.
Jackie,
Kind of
Dennis.
Go back. Wait. Go back to it. Go back to it.
And we're preparing them for spay-neuter if they're healthy
What is
enough.
this room?
And just identifying what their
Hold on.
medical
What is
needs may
Rosalita
be.
doing over there? She's just
before we
hanging
can
out with the
put them up
cats.
for
This is
adoption.
She's
just a-
eating. She's literally eating the cat food
Yeah.
because they don't
Yeah.
pay her anything.
All right. Wait.
Okay, what is this room?
Whoa! Stop. Oh, that's like another a light surgery room, because the way they had the stuff covered.
It's all new. That's why.
This is
Yeah,
where
but
we
then
bring the
there's
cats with the
like
skin knees.
like a maybe for like wounds or whatnot, because that's what that could, because there's a table there, but that is definitely going to be like a procedure area because there's the light, maybe dental, because it looks like that. Yeah, it looks like it could be dental.
Okay.
Fucking Christ,
This
dental
is kind
on
of behind the
fucking
scenes
feral
in the
cats.
back.
Oh, look behind the scenes.
Birthing table.
Isn't the whole thing
nice.
behind the scene?
Look how huge this space is.
Look at this. Holy shit.
I'm going to show you the rest of the rooms.
The rest of the rooms.
Semicircle when people come in.
Yeah, like a giant horseshoe. Yeah.
They just kind of wander and get to know the animals and.
So if you're a prospective
So
adopter,
is anybody
you just kind of
able to
walk
just walk into any room, look at any cat at
Absolutely
any
not.
time?
Absolutely not. No.
You know you can only look at them from afar, right? You can't go in those kitten rooms. I'm sure of it. Until you like sign something and, you know,
You have to,
promise
they
them
they
money.
do a credit check.
No, first actually they hold the paper bag up to you. Then you can come into the building.
Walk through the front doors.
Yeah, right.
Walk
It's
upstairs.
It's
and you
like,
can just pick
sorry,
Family
your
Guy.
FICO score is only
Right in.
600. You can't come in.
And then then they run a credit check.
Room here where we'll be hosting community events.
Community events.
Wait, let's see
Whether
this
it's
room.
Fundraisers, whether it's school children. We just had a school here.
Are you serious?
We have internship
That's a room for
programs
community events?
through our Mudagrease curriculum where the students participate in rescues.
Wait a
and
minute.
in caring
Stop for a
the
second.
animals.
Wait. All right. We saw the surgery and the pre-surge area. And then this is for the community area. Look at that fucking... I mean, kindergartners laugh at that fucking
Oh,
layout.
totally.
Exactly.
Embarrassing. Holy shit.
Sit on some pleather and foam.
Holy shit.
And what do they exactly do in there? It's not like it's a petting zoo. It's not like they're bringing in like kittens to show them like what's going on. Exactly what happens. Well, let's hear what Joe Yo has to say about the
Yeah, let's see this community outreach.
community outreach. We had a school in here.
Fundraisers,
school.
whether it's
Fundraisers
school children,
in the
we just had a
school.
school here. We have internship programs through our Mudagrease curriculum where the students participate
Mudagrease curriculum.
in
Curriculum.
rescues and in caring for the
Mudagrease.
animals.
Hey, this is a cat,
And
kid.
there's still a few more cat rooms here that will be filled. So it's kind of been a process.
Oh, they all look
transitioning
exactly the
back
same.
into the building.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now, when it's finished, how many cats are you guys
2
going to be able
million.
to contain on this floor?
250 cats.
250
cats.
cats and 14,000 square feet.
Wait. 250 cats. $14 million.
14,000 square feet.
14,000 square feet for
That's expensive
250
pussy.
cats. That's expensive.
That's a lot of
Damn
pussy.
right. That's the most expensive pussy you'll ever get.
And
God damn.
This facility has all the warmth of the Tiger King fucking facility. All that's missing is that the Walmart expired ham pizzas.
Sid Lou, who was hashtag Team Joe Yo.
So.
They probably paid like $5,000 for that Rubbermaid.
Oh my
trash can right
god,
there.
totally. Imagine going here for a field trip and seeing 5 cats in a surgical center from a sci-fi movie. Totally wasted space.
I mean, honestly, wait. So 250 cats at a time. So let's try to play devil's advocate here. So what it gonna be would be like, 1,200 cats a year, $14 million.
volunteers go in and they never come out.
Come out.
Come on, Dennis. These cats don't grow on
You
trees,
see
you
all
know.
these like little Frankenstein cats, like one paw is actually like a big chunky like fat hand from someone.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Tiger Lily.
The kitty chow.
Right now,
kitty
Ben,
chow. Kitty
Ben
chow is
right.
people.
and right now, like Tiger Lily mentioned, Howard's parents are in a converted Easy 8 hotel with like 1970s shag rug
Holy
that smells of death.
Killed myself with
I'm dying.
green.
I am dying. You literally could put 250 immigrants in one of those fucking rooms.
All those refugees from Afghanistan, you could
All
easily
could fit
put in
in
one
there.
All
in the
could
Billy
fit in
Joel
there.
room.
Every single one. Billy Joel.
Oh, Billy Joe, he didn't start the fire.
Exactly.
He did not start the bombing.
It was always burning like Afghanistan.
All right, let's wrap this shit up. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't breathe.
I can't either.
More fucking doors. They spent more on
The
doors.
adoption counseling room.
Counseling rooms.
We're
Adoption
having
counseling rooms.
A counseling room.
Now, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we have a couple of problems with your interview, your first inpatient interview that we did with you. It says here that you have a chihuahua in the house. Is that correct? Yeah, this isn't going to really work out for us. And plus you're black.
Adoption counseling.
Wait,
Hey,
we
does
actually
this
go- we
dog
actually
lick
go
its
in that room or
balls?
we skip it.
I can't have that dog licking his balls in front of my
No.
kids.
Balls. Balls. Here we go. Here we go.
Doctors will sit with the potential adopters and talk about
Oh
the
my
animal
God.
selection
Abortion
that they
counseling.
made and the vaccinations.
Wait. Why? Wow.
Who said
Holy
that? That's so
shit.
fucking funny.
Tiger Lily.
Oh my god. Abortion counseling.
There's an oxygen container sitting in the counseling room.
Hey, they need to move shit around, you know? We gotta make some space here. Damn it.
Well, you know what? Beth does get lightheaded whenever she stands up.
Exactly.
This is true.
So,
this
you
is
know,
true.
Beth
This is all
has
for
to-
Beth.
Does an interrogation. It needs that pure oxygen.
Where's the room where the
Window
cats are on a
office.
phone and there's a partition glass and there are people adopting them on the other
The
side?
help
talking to
center?
them?
The cat help center?
Where they talk to them on a phone?
Where they use all the take-ins
And you're
for
talking about
like
Beth Stern,
help?
right?
Stern, yes,
Yeah.
whether it be offices, whether it
be-
areas where families
Weather.
will come. This has been a
This is where we
project
inspect the cats in
that Beth
case they
Stern
want to use their
has
prison
really
wallet.
helped come to life. This is interesting too. Julia
Oh, Julia Bell Mason room.
Who the hell is that?
Who's Julia Bell
memory of-
Mason?
Yeah, Julia Bell Mason. 2004 to 2018, a beautiful young girl whose Make-A-Wish visit
Oh,
to our
shit.
adoption center in June,
I so
on
regret
June
asking that
27th of
question.
2017 brought joy to everyone who had the privilege of meeting her. When she returned to Mississippi, she took home a new kitten, and our hearts. Her loving spirit inspires us. So she basically took a cat home in 2017. She didn't really have a lot of time to live, to be honest with you. So who got the cat?
The cat's like, hey, where'd that kid go?
Where'd my kid go? Where'd my person go?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Mittens, you gotta
Wait,
go.
so did Beefus? I didn't catch if Beefus wrote, the evil human abandoned the cat.
Exactly. Where's that? Where is that? Did she take him
How
back in?
selfish of you to leave that cat.
Yeah, selfish.
Bell Mason
Selfish.
was
You're
one
a
of
monster.
Beth Stern's Instagram followers, and she was a young girl. And
So what's the
this
room
goes
like?
back to what I was saying about the human-animal bond. And Julia had a Make-A-Wish through the Make-A-Wish Foundation to visit with Beth and to visit North Shore Animal League, and she did that.
Did she get
a
to visit
couple of
Beth's
years
home?
ago, and then
Did she get to
Sally-
see? Did she get to see that Beth has more shoes than
You're
it
not John
costs for her
Stamos.
brain
You ain't coming
surgery?
in near me.
Did she see how she can't afford to actually provide medicine? Her mother can't provide medicine for her, but Beth Stern can wear a $10,000 like handbag with her like $3,000 jacket to visit with her at the North Shore Animal League. You fucking sanctimonious cunts. I hate you all. I really do. Fuck you.
Wow.
Sorry.
You
battling
realize that
cancer.
she's not allowed to look Beefus in the
And
eyes.
No.
you know, that was last year in
No, of course not.
2018. Beth wanted this room dedicated to Julia Bell,
Beth
and that's
wanted
what
this.
we did.
Let's see how
And
pretty
while
it is.
Julia was here with her family.
Let's see what
was
she did with
horrible.
it.
Look at that.
Cricket,
Spared no
Jesus
expense.
Christ.
Spared no expense.
I-
Let's
you
just
know,
put a
prison
bench in there.
cells.
Let's just put a bench. And let's just put
So-
a piece of fleece cloth from Joann's and a couple of the same things that we got on sale, like, you know, because there's no
So-
scratchy things, there's no shitting things, there's nothing in these rooms.
So-
like,
Hey,
seriously.
you gotta look at the view of the cinder blocks. Come on.
Yeah,
So
look at
let's
this.
let's look at this. Nothing screams a small girl like a pure white room. I mean,
With
that
nothing
dude's
in
like,
it except
"Shit,
for a
nothing
bench.
in it.
There's
He's
nothing in
about
there
to
but a
kick
bench.
That cat.
And a cat that's like really just like
They literally sent an intern to fucking Petco with like
No,
a $50
babe,
credit card.
Petco. Seriously, this
No,
is
I
all
mean, they have that
donated
little
not
shit.
blue ballsy thing that they have there. They have the
They
little.
didn't pay for any of this. This is all donated.
Donated.
Sorry. I
Or
was out of
in
my
honor
mind.
of Julia Bell.
In honor of Julia Bell. There's some more die cut holes.
I bet our family's real happy.
And these are all cats
Oh
that
my-
are a little bit older.
Oh yeah, these are senior cats.
Yeah,
I remember that.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
What better way to honor a child who died than
Yeah.
to put a lot of old cats in her room with the old man?
He just wandered in.
Basically
the old man
sitting
in
there
there.
waiting to
He
die.
just wandered in. He doesn't even work there. He just wandered in. He's seen.
He heard
should have
that
his
soup.
robe
Looking
on
for
with
the
his
number
slippers.
8 bus.
He heard they had soup. There was soup for lunch today. So.
You can't see it from here, but his balls are hanging out of his pants.
There you are. By his
Behind the
ankles.
thing. That's what the cats play with.
Look how sweet. Just loving the light, loving the affection that our volunteers are
Oh,
giving
I'm
them.
dying.
Awesome.
So if you have to be homeless,
Right.
this really isn't a horrible place to be.
Not a horrible place at all. Very cool.
Yeah.
Look at that
Yeah,
gigantic
Furry Friends,
reception
Feel
center as well.
Introduction Center.
Awesome.
See you soon. Come
Well,
to the
thank you so
dump.
much.
You're welcome.
He did the whole
That's
thing in
it.
portrait mode. What an asshole.
There you
Wow.
go, my friends. There you go. Hold on, let me get this out of here before we.
And gee, he covered the Pride and Port Parade, Port Washington Parade, of course.
Oh my god, I'm exhausted from that. Holy shit.
God, that place is
Fuck, I'm
wow,
poor.
wow. That is fucking unreal. $14 million, and that's the best you can do. Really, where did the money really go? Because that's not $1,000 a square foot any way,
You know
shape,
what?
or form.
You know what the reality
coup-
is that it's kind of like the budget that the Pentagon has. So if you don't use it, you lose
They
it.
lose it,
So
right.
therefore, it's like fuck it. We are going to obviously based on where they do eye removals, they spared no expense whatsoever
But
on those
still-
facilities, Jackie.
But still, there's still
That
I can
little girl
account
wanted
for
me to
like
have a Tesla.
I can account for maybe half that money. Where the fuck's the other half of it? The other seven? I mean, this is $7 million we're talking about.
Well, they
Are the
had to
executives-
build that because if you recall, North Shore
I
Animal League was
understand
just
that.
one floor.
I understand they added
So-
a second floor onto the building, but still,
But weren't we watching the edition?
yeah, we were.
Yes,
so
we
it's not-
watched that edition.
Their stuff has
yes.
already been paid for. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is there's the executive suite supposed to be up there. What happened?
Cats from
Yeah,
Brazil.
exactly. Let's see those.
Cats from Brazil.
Oh, green eyes, blue eyes.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I'm
Yeah, you
tearing.
yeah, that would be. I would love to see their offices. It's like, hey,
Oh,
you
they've
know
gotta
what?
be
That kitty
beautiful.
cat wanted me to have a Banksy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I bet their offices don't have that white shit wood. I bet it's
100%
like
they
dark
don't.
fucking oak.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That
Dark oak
chunky,
everywhere.
too wealthy kind of, senior partner at the law firm type of looking
Rich
furniture.
leather.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rich dark
Rich
leather
Corinthian
chairs.
leather.
Corinthian leather.
Oh, this Chrysler, the Grish Calician.
That was something else, you
Intellect
guys.
breaks.
Yeah, Ian
Wow.
Seiler says that office space definitely used for something else. That cat shit is a front. Agreed. All of that stuff looked like, they sent it out to one woodworking place and said, okay, we need 42 white plywood pieces with a cat head on it. And then we need like 37 ramps and then 42 shelves and things that can go up as ramps. And it didn't even look like there was anything on the ramps for the cats to actually grip onto.
No.
Like it was just
Oh,
all
no.
this like
They gotta
weird
go as
shiny
fast as they
laminate.
can.
It's all
Doesn't
Scotch
make
guarded.
sense to me. I am going to promise everybody, and I know I said this last year, but COVID happened. But I will definitely take a visit out there. Maybe Johnny can come with me, and we'll act like a happy couple who are coming to adopt a cat.
Oh no, but they get stuck in that room.
They probably have facial recognition software where you already put it into it.
And I'll record the whole thing. I will record the whole thing,
Oh,
and he'll record it as well. So hopefully
I
we can
doubt
pull it
that's going to
together.
happen.
Aren't there little things that you can record stuff on that we can buy?
Yes, there are. Yes, there are.
The hat with
And we
the
need another donation, guys.
Have Xavier outside in a
we need
van with
we
like
need spy
the
equipment.
with the spy equipment, exactly.
Just bring Reacher
listening
over
to
and
us
just
in
put a
there.
GoPro on his head.
Exactly, and I'll have a little pen like in my little side pocket so that I can record them all. I would love to do that.
This is my husband, Reacher.
Exactly.
He's interested in
Reacher's,
he's interested in purchasing a
Reacher's
cat.
on top of like his brother's
Just put a
neck
coat on him.
with a coat on.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
How many dogs are in your family? Woof. Totally John and Nick's jersey. Okay, they'll take you to a counseling room immediately and call security. Have your picture at the front desk.
100%.
Exactly.
No, that one time I did call them, you could tell that they're onto us. They were. The dude was like, yes.
Can you see me with a turban on with a camera?
Exactly. My turban is dirty.
Please, I must see the cats now. Please,
Yes.
please.
I need an animal to offer
fucking
Shiva.
turban with like a little stupid Alibaba like gem in the center. That's the
There
camera.
There you go.
And John just like an Arab sheik with just like the robes on and the whole thing. Oh my
Hey,
god, that'd
it's
be
an
so
Arab that talks like
fucking
Johnny Depp.
Funny. That would be so fucking funny, you guys. Like
That'll
if I
last
wore a burqa
seconds.
and he was like he pretended
Oh.
to be like a Saudi prince
Whoa.
of some sort, would be
Just wear your COVID mask.
beyond. I don't think that I'd be able to hold a straight face though, honestly.
No, obviously no.
Yeah. All right, so that was a horrible place. And I'm so glad we reviewed it because it was just as good as it was the first time, honestly. And you know, to me, it just seemed like the most sterile and bizarrely unhappy place to be.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I mean,
it's just I don't know.
I mean, honestly, you know, in our hospital, when we have if we have cats there for any amount of like say they're hanging out for a day, and you know, like maybe lunchtime, whatever. If they're not sick or you know just in for to take blood or whatever, we put them in like one of the exam rooms. But there's like more shit in an exam room than there are in that in there. Like, you know what I mean? It actually is like there's places for them to hide, jump up on, but there's like textures and different things for them to see. There's a window, like they have a window hammock they can go hang out in. That is like literally the most benign, unfriendly, just sterile fucking thing I've ever seen. And I mean, I'm in an animal hospital and it's not that sterile looking. You know, that's sterile looking. And it's just there's nothing for the cats to feed off of. It's just not good. It's
So
not good
if you
at all.
think that that's what it looked like just because it was wow, this is like a weird Facebook page. I don't know why it's coming out like this, but this is current. Okay, so this is just to show you guys what any of the rooms look like now as they kind of are showing you that there are cats up for adoption. I don't know why this is coming out in Sanskrit, but I have no idea. This is just the way the link came out. But let's
Oh my
take a
God!
listen.
You got some because you're talking about Arabs.
No, he lives. He lives there. He volunteers there. So let's take a look at what it looks like now. Because remember that video that we showed was like 3 years ago.
Everybody, my name is Mike. I am one of the kennel managers here at North Stroud.
The what managers?
And we're
Kennel
coming to you live
manager.
From our Bianca's Furry Friends Feline Adoption Center. And this is one of our 12 free roaming rooms. We're coming to you from our Billy Joel New York City themed room. And we're here with some of our adorable adoptable cats. They are up for adoption right now. And
yeah, see, they had to put a blanket down because the whole thing was too fucking slippery.
Our Brooklyn Bridge, one of the many New York themed.
All that hard surfaces.
Oh, and that's like that
features here
Tyvek
in the
kind
room.
of shit. It's not
We
even
have,
real
there's
wood.
Brooklyn Bridge, we have
But
the
that's not
subway,
even
we've got the
soft for that
Empire
cat to
State
be on.
Building, all designed to provide optimal cat enrichment.
Really?
Really?
That is Figgy.
Bullshit.
And down below Figgy is Nacho. If anybody asks what
Not
kind
your
of
cat.
Not your
cheese that
cat.
you're having, you can tell them Nacho cheese.
Get out of my face.
Yeah,
and they're
exactly.
enjoying one of our big windows
Great
here
view.
that we have all the cats. All these
All
rooms
they
have
wanted to do is
great
be
natural
outside.
light for the cats. The cats get to look
Yeah.
out and kind of see and explore what's going on outside.
Like,
Why
look
are
at it,
those
so much nicer
arches
out
not
there.
symmetrical?
Depending on their mood.
What?
We want to
They're not
remind
symmetrical.
you that for the
No, they're
entire
not.
month of August, all month long, we are waiving the fees for approved adopters.
Yeah, I'm no
for
interest in
all
you, sir.
feline adoptions, cats and kittens.
Wait. Maybe.
This is Allie. Allie
No.
is a young adoptable tabby. And we want to remind you too that
No
we're
interest.
in the height of kitten
It
season right now.
does not like you.
And while we are in the height of kitten season, there are plenty of cute, young little squishy kittens up for adoption.
Squishy
here.
kittens?
There
Squishy.
That's a
are
good way of
an
describing
equal
them.
amount of loving, young, and there's still.
Yeah, you keep
And
trying.
we like to say here that
Cat's
you
like,
and
all right,
again,
fine.
because of,
Not even
August,
that.
or any of the other
Leave me the
animals
fuck
that are
alone.
adoption here, you can browse through the bio to 6 p.m. and you can come on down and meet dogs, cats, kittens, and puppies that are. Allie is young. She.
You just said there were no
have
kittens
a
available,
lot
you
of
liar.
cats that are watching this. Do find them
Squishy.
and bring them into facilities such as ours so that you're here to adopt. But again,
What a
if
charming
you are looking
man.
to adopt, we certainly suggest you take the time to meet some of the cats that are up for adoption.
Die.
Often
Die.
They're already kind of
That's what that cat's saying.
So this is basically what they put up every week. Is they put up new videos with this same guy doing the exact same thing
if you can, that would
with
be
like a
greatly
bunch of cats.
appreciated. It helps aid our rescue efforts so that players.
Meanwhile, there's like a heroin
are up
deal
for
going
adoption
down in those
here.
vans.
Exactly, on the
animals that we
roof.
post on there. Or alternatively, you can absolutely just come right on down to our adoption center, which I would highly recommend.
Meanwhile, you know
this
what? They
season.
probably struggle to get
And-
people in there because they used to be such a horrible, unfriendly place to be.
Well, there's no
that
parking
they're
there.
known as being just like a shitty.
But that's why they're now begging to try to get rid of those 250 fucking cats they got. So wait.
Exactly.
So I have a question. So everybody, I don't know if everybody else has had this pop into their fucking head. So with this place that can hold 250 cats, it looks like it holds a lot more than 250 cats.
Yes.
Why does Beefus need to have 12 to 15 cats in Chimneyville? I mean, realistically.
On any given Sunday?
On any
Who
given
knows?
Sunday. Because honestly, they have a giant facility there that obviously is much more capable of taking care of cats than a half-drunk skeleton. And it, it's $14 million. Why do they need to have somebody else be? They don't need fosters.
Hashtag my purpose. Duh.
My poipus.
You know
With
what?
my
She needs to feel
poipus.
needed. She needs to feel needed.
But well, to feel needed, couldn't the horse trot on down to Port Washington and I don't know, actually
And mingle with the peasant? Come on.
and mingle
man.
with peasants?
Oh my God, Christina Brown Pita is on the scene. Problematic use of Hispanic X cultural identity, Nacho.
Nacho.
Sorry, I missed you before. I'm so sorry. Yes, not one soft source.
Nothing.
What
Nothing.
assholes. It's so true. Not a single soft, comfortable, cozy spot.
Nothing.
She's saving that for the earthworm wing.
Exactly. She's saving that for the guinea pig wing that's about to open.
Jesus Christ. Guinea pigs.
Yeah,
It-
and
you know,
I'm sure that she's, whenever you see those pictures of her handing over kittens in front of like a sterile brick wall, that's there. That's where she's handing them off. So she probably just comes there in her, car service or her limo,
Yes.
and she brings whatever cat she may have or one that she's brought already to the facility to make room for more kittens.
Do you think she slows the car
And
down?
she takes a little smile picture. Right, exactly.
No,
Exactly.
the
She'll
car,
tell
keep
she'll
the
tell
car
driver,
running.
Yeah,
Keep it running.
25
Yeah,
miles
keep
an
it
hour.
warming,
no
keep it
slower.
running. Exactly.
She just slings that thing out the window.
Keep it running.
Exactly.
Catch up.
So, yeah, it's kind of weird. What are the Yelp reviews? I don't know, Mr. Judy Tenuta. Go check it out for us and let us know what Yelp... Hold on, you're going to make me do this. God damn you.
Oh, we must do Yelp reviews quick before she gets open the page.
Please, Miss Beth, please. Do not hurt us. Yelp reviews. Okay, let's go see. No, we don't want them.
Mr. Judy Tenuta, does it matter that it's 2 hours for Beefus? Beefus isn't driving. I mean, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah, really, who cares?
It could probably go pick
More,
up some cocaine on the way back.
More,
I mean,
exactly.
allegedly.
More time to do the nose candy. That yayo.
You know, I have to tell you, everybody's afraid of the nose candy lately because
they've
of
been
all the
cutting it with-
fentanyl deaths. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
they've
what
been
I'm-
cutting it a little
That's what I hear the
wicked.
word on the street from New York is that
No,
nobody's
no,
really...
not cutting with fentanyl.
No, don't touch the cocaine.
No.
Don't touch the cocaine. Okay, North Shore Animal League Adoption Center. Okay, here we go. In Port Washington. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at this, my friends.
Yeah, go ahead.
Share the screen.
You know
I
what?
don't
I
think
didn't
Ronnie's
see.
ever been there.
You know
All
what they
right,
didn't show
what kind of
us?
review do you think it gets? Let's make a
3.5.
2.7.
3.5.
All right, ready? Here we go.
$1.
It's loading. God, this is torturous. Where is it? I can't see it.
Did I not share it?
I can
No, I
see,
see
but
it.
I can't read it.
All right, hold on. Let me get bigger.
Well, how many times can Beth... Oh, 2! Yes! Yes!
2 stars, my friends.
2 stars, baby.
Let's look at some reviews, shall we?
Dun, 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 dun.
You guys called it.
They got a whole 2 stars going on there. I like the fake 5-star ones. Those are the employees begging for keeping their job.
Oh,
Exactly.
me review.
Me
1
me not-
star.
Ooh.
I have adopted a kitten from here in July 2020 in the middle of the pandemic, and it went smoothly. I thought the place was huge and clean. We came back today in hopes of getting a new kitten. We fell in love with Jake, who's a 6-month-old and was ready to was already returned by the previous owner. Our application for adoption was rejected because we disclosed that we take our cat to the balcony for a few minutes a day, where he naps on a rocking chair. They said the cats are strictly indoors. That's it. No explanation. They just said they can't let us adopt. Very judgmental. It's ironic because my husband and I are both in the medical field, specifically pediatrics. We treat kids all the time but can't adopt a stray kitten. The manager was very rude. Tone was very accusatory. It's a shelter. Just be glad well-meaning animal lovers want to give cats a home. Somebody needs to check into this place. If you look at other reviews, this thing happens all the time. I mean, is it fair that one person can reject your application with finality, with no basis, just like that? You would think that we would be given a benefit of the doubt since we already adopted a cat from here and he's healthy, updated with all his shots. Anyway, we will try North Hempstead Animal Shelter soon. Sorry, North Shore Animal League, we just lost a dog.
Yeah.
You
another
didn't
1
get
star.
adoption.
From
Get
Tiffany.
your ass out the-
I
at
think
that.
I'm a
Warning.
1 star now. Okay.
If you want a chance at actually adopting from here, do not disclose any pet history, if possible. North Shore Animal League beyond over-scrutinizes honest people who are just looking to rescue a homeless cat or dog and bring them into their living homes. They have loving homes. Sorry. They have ridiculously unrealistic expectations for medical records. I disclosed that my cat died at home in 2013. Why on earth would I still have vaccination records from that long ago? Their antagonistic approach caused many homeless pets not to get adopted. They don't only want loving owners, but ones who can also afford costly medical expenses, the need for which can be questionable in my opinion. Aha! Should an owner who couldn't afford vaccinations every single year for an indoor cat that never went outdoors and never encountered other animals be denied adoption 8 years later? The North Shore Animal League would say yes, they should be denied. I can't believe that the manager, Carol, not to be confused with you-know-who, had the audacity to respond to an elderly Yelper who explained very reasonable financial circumstances by saying pet ownership is not a right but a responsibility with financial considerations. The offensive and tone-deaf nature of the Yelp response is not only appalling but absolutely indicative of how North Shore Animal League treats potential adopters. Well, let's find that.
So I'm gonna address something that Tiffany said there about the vaccination records. That's 8 years ago. By law, the hospital doesn't even have to keep them that long. Like, we have to keep them for 5 years in the state of Florida. I imagine New York's pretty much the same. It's 5 or 6 years. It isn't. You can get rid of records. Like, they don't mean anything for that far back. They don't.
Wow. Look at this.
That's amazing.
Giovanna. Awful.
Ooh.
The dogs and animals in here are so sweet and just want love. I went there today to look at a dog to adopt. There was the sweetest lab mix that just wanted some attention and love. I pet her. Keep in mind the fence is low, so I could reach over, and I'm 5'2". I got screamed at by 3 workers. One saying, "Ma'am, get your hand out of the cage." I'm 20. I had no idea I couldn't pet them. They didn't need to yell. If they just told me, it would have been fine. These poor animals want love, and these people will will absolutely not allow it. Awful.
Wait,
Left
that
heartbroken.
review's today.
Huh?
Isn't that review today? Am I looking at it wrong?
12:30. Yes. it
Holy
was today.
shit, that's today.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's mark that as useful.
Dang.
That is very useful. What's this one start
Excuse
down
me,
here?
what
with
kind of
Sarah
mineral
J?
water will you be giving the cats?
Exactly.
My friend tried
Hey.
adopting a cat today and was
Peasant.
discriminated against.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Meowschwitz. She was told to drive back to get a lease from her landlord. She drove 2 hours to produce a copy of the lease because they wouldn't accept a digital version, and then was rejected because the lease wasn't notarized. What? As a former notary public, I have never seen such a ridiculous request. They would rather let these poor animals stay in the shelter rather than give them loving homes. It's disgusting.
I have a feeling. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb. I may have a feeling that she may be darker than a paper bag. I'm kind of guessing at that.
Oh, they use that little scale they use on Peter Griffin. Adopt, don't adopt.
Exactly. I have a feeling that may be part of the case there.
Wow. Went in so excited to find a new family member. I fell in love with a cat almost immediately. Filled out the adoption application, left heartbroken and crying, and the cat is still without a home. I am extremely loving, qualified, and experienced cat mom. I have the resources to care for a pet for her entire life. What a heartbreaking experience. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Wow, what goes on there? It is easier to adopt a real child than a dog or cat from this place.
Well,
they
let's
make
all
decisions if you're eligible
Look, it's John
based
Hine.
on a
John
quick
Hine wrote that one.
checklist
John H.
without going in depth of the qualifications of the potential adoptee. Also, if you don't fit a certain demographic, after observing treatment of other customers, or know someone who works there, then good luck adopting a pet there. I'd wish I had read the other reviews of this place before going there. It's unfortunate to know that others have had serious negative experiences with the place. If you want to fall in love with an animal, wait with anticipation and excitement, then get turned down by the screening process with its own agenda, then this is the place to ruin your day. Wow. All of these are just in the last 2 months.
Well, do you think that they have to pass a Wonderlick test?
Exactly.
It's like, what's your 40?
So Leslie not forget. Leslie not forget. I applied to adopt a cat,
I remember.
and I was denied a kitten. I was with a veterinarian wife. A veterinarian could not get a cat from this cunt. Seriously, a veterinarian could not adopt a cat.
It's amazing. That's what all of these 1 stars are.
Fucking amazing. I just can't even fathom.
Your FICO scores under 700. Sorry, there's a door.
If you want your soul crushed, try to adopt a puppy from here. With the exception of a couple of nice college kids or kids singular, it's Martian land. I treat my dog like gold, but yet I'm treated like garbage trying to adopt. I've also donated in the past, which means nothing to them.
How many Gucci jackets do you have? None?
Let me see.
There's the door.
Do your dogs wear dugs?
Oh my God! Look at this angry fucking rant.
Hold on,
Jesus
Sid B.
Christ!
Wow. Should I make this our final one?
That's like the entrance
And then
exam
we'll
to
read.
MIT.
Wow. Is there a response to it too? Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, I love a good response. Okay, here we
Oh,
go.
that's
Went to
sounding
NSL last week to adopt a cat. They had a special run that week where if you adopted a cat 6 months or older, the cost was free. Well, why should it be any cost? Okay, I have
$14
adopted
million.
other cats and dogs there years earlier. We found the perfect cats. We're going through the paperwork. Now, keep in mind that we're an elderly couple in our 70s. Oh, you're out right there, sir. You big
Done!
idiot. We have had over 10 cats in our lifetime who were wonderful companions. One of the questions was, did any of your cats die while you were caring for them? Of course some did. All of natural causes. One lived to be 18 and the others went suddenly without warning. One regressed and stayed in the corner of our room. She refused to eat or drink. We started to give her the cat formula from the bottle and a high collar bottom. Blah, 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 blah. My cat's very trustful. My vet is very truthful. Does not want to spend money on something that would not help the cat survive. While waiting at North Shore Animal League for the adoption to be over, we received a call while waiting in the car from a man named Mike. He said because I did not go to another vet for a second or third opinion with the cat's passing, I was denied adoption of the cat we picked out.
Holy shit.
Many heated words were exchanged because Mike did not have any medical knowledge in making his decision. At this point, I will no longer adopt or give future donations to North Shore Animal League, which I was doing. They have gotten ridiculously stupid in the past few years, hiring unqualified people. Very unhappy adopter. The comment below from NSAL is completely inaccurate. They don't seem to understand that most pet owners love their pets and receive the same love in return. We would do anything to keep our pets. Of course you would.
Mo, like legit question. One of the side effects of, or if you could call it that, of this pandemic is that almost all like humane society and shelters were empty. They were all emptied out during the pandemic because people wanted pets.
Right.
Do you think that North Shore Animal League thinks, holy crap, we can't have an empty facility? So they just kind of became really snooty when it came to these adoptions?
Wow, look at what Carol wrote back. We understand how disappointed you must feel. At North Shore Animal League, the health and safety of our animals is our primary concern. Any pet with a serious medical condition must be seen by a veterinarian in person in order to determine the appropriate course of action. Having a pet is not a right, but a responsibility, one that comes with financial considerations. Sometimes our adoption specialists must make difficult decisions on behalf of our animals who cannot speak for themselves.
Specialists.
Okay, so let me
help
correct
us.
Carol the cunt there. First of all, that's really, you never say that to a person that's caring for animals. That's utterly insane. But the second thing is, actually, technically, there's a thing called virtual visits now for this is a recent review, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they actually could do virtual appointments. My wife's been doing them for 2 years. I mean, she does see people in person in the hospital, but we also will do a virtual one because it's accepted by the National Veterinary Association. So, you know, Carol, they don't have to see the veterinarian. They can talk to the veterinarian, but, you know, and reasonable care is reasonable care. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, you're asking for like third opinions on a dying cat.
Oh,
that's
elderly
insane.
cat too.
And like that's insane. I mean, that was just nasty. I mean, there was nothing remotely good about that response.
It's
yes,
totally
it is.
elitist.
Totally elitist.
I'm amazed by these reviews. Oh, thank you, Mr. Judy Tenuta, for pointing it out. I had no idea they were so horrible.
This is brutal. I mean, this is really bad. I mean, goddamn. I mean, 2 stars and nothing changes. Like literally, they've done nothing to address any. They don't give a shit. They just don't care. They really don't. And
Like
Xavier's right.
Here in San Diego, all the shelters emptied out, and everybody that worked there was so proud of that they got all these animals homes. And it's so funny to see fucking douche-agains here doing everything they can to prevent people from adopting homeless animals.
I'm amazed by this. I'm blown away by aren't you wanting to give these pets homes?
No, clearly not. Clearly.
Because remember, Mo, the end game, oh, that's cute. The end game is to keep on getting money coming in. If there's no animals in said $14 million building, how are you going to keep getting checks from Rachel Ray to go
Use it
for
or
your
lose it, my friend. Use it or lose it.
Go for your annual trip, your annual business trip to Las Vegas or the Caribbean. You know, these things don't buy themselves.
I love this, David. I do. I'm telling you, pitch an expose documentary to HBO or Netflix. I love it.
Netflix won't touch it because of Stern's involvement.
Nah, they don't give a shit about him.
They do. What's his name's a fanboy, though, the fucking clown that runs it. He's a fanboy.
It would be something if Lucas Delabate had a fucking advertising.
He rejects our script.
Big
giant fucking stamp.
Lucas is doing a documentary on your
I love the idea of doing that. I really do. I think that that's a brilliant idea. I'm,
But it really
might
is
be more of a
weird.
Paramount Plus or Hulu, but
It's like
yeah, okay.
It's like 1 year ago walking into a Walmart that has it's stacked with toilet paper. You go, what's going on here? So why are there so many toilet papers in here when there's none anywhere else?
Yeah, that's because they limit you to how much you're allowed to fucking buy. So therefore, you're.
I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, I've never seen I've never heard of so many stories of people getting rejected to adopt animals. I mean, especially they're making sane points. It's not like, I have 15 cats at home. I know what I'm doing. No, that's not what these people are saying.
Well, it's interesting that they have like a little phrase that it's not a right. It's a what?
Well,
responsibility.
Yes,
it's responsibility.
It's
Well,
been used more than once already.
Yeah, well,
tonight.
it's personally, it's mostly true, because I mean, honestly, there is responsibility with having a pet because it does cost money. I mean, it does cost time, it does cost money. You have to take care of it, otherwise it will die. I mean, but to go to that extreme is insane. I mean, as long as you provided a good home, hey, good enough.
We all listen. Everybody treats their pets differently. You have people who, if your dog has a tumor or has cancer, you think of quality of life and you say, okay, let them live out the rest of their days, and I'm okay with putting them down.
Yes.
And then you have other people that are like, I'm going to throw $20,000 at this, and give him another 5 months, 6 months, maybe a year, as long as I have them. And you have to be really, really cautious with things like that, because that shit's not cheap, especially in the emergency cancers. Things like that are not cheap. And if you don't have the money to afford that, yet you have a loving home and you want to have, I mean, it's so funny. I got a kitten for my mother. We walked in, here's this like adorable little one that was just a litter of like maybe 6 or 7, and this one came up, literally crawled up her leg on her jeans and fell into her lap, and I was like, Mom, obviously that's the one. Literally, he has fallen into your lap. I swear to God, the paperwork was 1 page. Just making sure that you didn't have one thing they didn't want was a home that had like any big dogs or aggressive dogs, and that I can totally understand for a kitten. And I vouched for her and I said no, and they made me actually sign something that said if my mother, who is elderly, passed away, that I would take in the cat. They actually made me sign something.
Yeah, that's very standard.
Okay.
That's standard, very normal,
And I'm good with that.
But,
wait, they didn't make you put down a credit card for incidentals? Like Nurture Animal League?
So there was no credit app?
We need government ID and 2 credit cards for incidentals.
No, because you know what? There's thousands of kittens and cats being born for ferals every single day. I mean, the fact that they can be so picky, you are 1,000% right in saying that if they don't have it, then there's no need for Rachel weighs $500,000.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to kind of tell a funny personal story. We actually have another cat. I got a little boy cat. And you know how we got this cat? The restaurant next door to us, one of the waitresses heard something under somebody's hood. This cat had rode inside the engine bay of a car from another county, and it was perfectly fine. He was curled up in a safe part of the engine. So that is the cat we got. I didn't sign anything, didn't do anything, but I have this insane tabby kitten from that without having, But I was denied a cat by Beefus because I have a dog in my house that thinks he's a cat and he plays with the cats. Actually, him and this new kitten play with each other, literally. And
your wife is a
vet. A vet. She only knows a little bit about animals,
It's just it's shocking to me. Those reviews are shocking. You know what? We are going to do an expose. I am going to make it my mission going into 2022 with all your help, all you peoples out there. Mission. And we are going to do an expose on them. And you know that North Shore Animal League still runs these bullshit sweepstakes things that they do, which is what they generate a lot of their money from, like Win a Free TV, you know,
Do they
win a
really?
new.
Yes, they still have that.
That's insane.
In their 990, they actually pay call centers that raise donations, almost like the fireman fund bullshit. And they split. They actually show the split they give because they only get 20% of that money. The other 80% goes to those calling places.
That's like all the scam likely phone calls I get.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. That is
Hey,
exactly
you want an
what they do.
RCA TV?
RCA.
North Shore Animal League sweepstakes.
Yep.
Wow.
That's a giant
is North Shore
fundraiser
Animal
for
League running a sweepstakes? Yes, our 2021 all-cash sweepstakes is currently underway with wonderful
all
prizes.
cash.
The closing date is December 31st, 2021. Prize winners will be randomly selected by independent judges. I mean, they do this constantly. This is actually where they get the most money from.
No, actually, they get a good amount from it, but they actually seem to get a lot more from the wealthy people around there, or wealthy people in general, where they do like cash and donations in kind, where they get like stocks, you know, or properties or whatnot, because that's a lot of money. I mean, they actually sold 900 cars last year.
Wow.
They sold 900 cars, like
That's
people
insane.
donated to them. They made $190,000 on fucking used cars in 2019.
Dang.
Think of that for a second.
Dang, that's insane. What else do they do? Do they drive around with a van going, hey, you know, my boss ordered too many speakers. You want to buy some of these speakers?
Exactly. I mean, Jesus, it's almost to that point. I mean, this is crazy.
Legit.
Craziness. Hold on. Let me just. Yes, use Mr. Feeney or Johnny Depp to actually do the expose. That would be brilliant. Look at this I just found. We'll wrap up after this. I'm just shocked.
We need, you know who we need to do the voiceover for this? Casey Armstrong.
Oh my God, absolutely. Minnesota man says he paid out thousands of dollars to misleading charity mailers. Okay, let me cut down a little bit here. 88-year-old Minnesota man says he's been donating thousands of dollars to multiple charities after they told him he would be receiving money. The man's family called our whistleblower hotline, wanting him to warn others about these mailers that could target your older family members. Okay. I just saw it. The North Shore Animal League website has a sweepstakes frequently asked questions stating they are running an all-cash sweepstakes. It says prize winners will be randomly selected by independent judges whose decisions are final, and you have a 1 in 5 million chance of winning. While this is legal, the Better Business Bureau says people should investigate who they're donating to. You always want to do your research. It's a total scam.
Wait. 1 in 5 million?
Yes, it's a total scam.
There are lottery games that are easier than that. I mean, seriously, that's
many
insane.
of the mailings say that they can enter to win thousands of dollars or that they've been selected to win. On the back of many of these mailers is fine print. Deliver the $10,000 prize to Mr. Donald Lynch by April 3rd, Lynch read off in another mailer. Lynch, Valley View News wanted to learn more about the North Shore Animal League and other charities Lynch got letters from. This is what they do. They suck you in, especially like the elderly. They make you think that you're going to win money. And this is the scam that they run. And they've been running this for years.
This makes Joel Osteen look like a fucking altar boy. I mean, this is
a little bit.
Bad.
Even Joel Osteen's like, I don't want to be associated with those people.
He's like, yeah, no, that's a little too far.
It's just amazing to me. I'm kind of blown away.
I feel dirty.
Oh,
look
at Tiger Lily. Look at Tiger Lily with her one-track fucking mind.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Damn.
Simmer down, you. Simmer down, sister.
Both hands on the table, young lady.
Yeah, exactly. Go sit on an ice cube. So
Mo will roll through security like in Matrix 1 with the duffel bags.
The thing is, like, these car charities, you know, even the car charities that, like, you know, like you give, like, donate, like, to give away the Mustangs. You ever see them?
Don't say it. Worst commercial in the world.
No, but still, their chances are still better than 1 in 5 million.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, to really think about it, that's a shitty thing, but still, it's better than that.
Yes, we are all going to start investigating North Shore now. I agree. I'm going to start a thread on it at the beginning of the year. And then, we will get our detectives on the case, and we will be like that Netflix documentary where all these cat people
it's all,
went online to discover these.
I did tell you to drink. This is all public record, so you can imagine what the seedy underbelly of this fucking organization.
Oh, it's
like this is literally all we're doing is just pulling up stuff that's in public.
Wait,
whatever.
How do we have to doubt that? Because look who they have as their spokes thing. I mean, come on.
Really, she really latched her Tribbley hat onto the wrong charity. Honestly.
Well, you know what? Let's be honest.
Easy.
Generally, people think that all these kitty cat organizations are good people, so no one's going to pay too much attention to it.
That's true.
You can loot in public.
The thing is, because the government doesn't give a shit, the IRS doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
and most people
as long as you pay whatever you're due to pay.
No, it's animal charity, and they don't want to look like even the IRS kind of draws the line there. It's
we're gonna name it Project One-Eyed Kitty.
One-Eyed Kitty.
All right, so we have our marching orders for 2022. We are going to expose them, and we are going to do everything in our power to make sure everybody knows what absolute twats they are.
They are.
I think that's a good thing.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. You know what? I felt less dirty doing the serial killer podcast than this. This is like, man, these guys are. There's just something.
People.
It's just
what's war.org?
The whole rudeness of this whole thing.
Oh my God, is that somebody I should know? What's war.org?
I have no idea.
Oh.
That might be a spam thing. I don't want to know.
I really wanted to know what that was.
I need to go scrub my body after this. This is so disturbing.
Well, remember, Beefus's idol was all. What was that broad's name? That was that Beefus was dressing like the old lady. She's probably dead by now. I can't remember. They always went down to Palm Beach. They always did that luncheon.
Yes, that's the Luton family.
That's
exactly who they are.
That's why Beefus is in bed with this. So that's why.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
That old grifter took a liking to that young grifter.
Yes, that's exactly right.
I am Melvin.
X is going to be reenacting the crying game shower scene.
Yeah.
Yes, we will dig deep into this. We will do it as a team, and we will make a thread dedicated to it. We'll sticky it.
Part owner. Actually, no. Beefus is more than just a spokesperson. Beefus is on the board of directors of NSAL as of 2019.
Dun.
So is she still though?
Probably. I mean, I can't
she
imagine
still has
them.
a page on the North Shore Animal League.
I can't imagine them removing it. I mean, why would they?
No,
you know what? It's funny whenever she comes in for a board meeting, they just give her an iPad and have her go sit in the corner.
Fucking crayons,
exactly.
crayons
with, like, little
in a
mice,
book.
like
exactly, with the little Disney apps on there.
You know, we were talking about it before, Xavier and I, and we were talking about some of these women who marry these really wealthy men, and I was talking about Jessica Seinfeld, whom I knew we did business with her when she worked at Scholastic, and she was just, your classic Jessica Seinfeld-esque type of girl. And I think her last name was Sklar, actually, Jessica Sklar. And she was marrying a Nederlander. And when she got married, she met Jerry at the gym, the one right downstairs from Howard's building.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
And was able to latch on to a new guy. So that's beside the point. We started talking about, but at least she was an earner. And when you think about Beth, who absolutely had to do nothing to further her intelligence. Nope. So all she did was try clothing on and give the opinion about whether or not it was a little too tight under her titties on like a bathing suit, or whether the zipper's getting stuck in my hair in the back. And so she didn't really ever have to do anything that required her to do anything. I don't think she's ever sat at a desk. She's never answered a phone. She's never had to do anything that required her to actually use her mind. for anything. And that's why she still is so juvenile and so regressive in terms of her personality and what she talks to people about. So it amazes me when people like, oh, I don't even know. Let's go with Jessica Seinfeld, who actually have degrees and graduated from colleges and worked for a living. I'm amazed at what they could possibly talk to her about, because her life experience is like a zero. Even if she did spend, let's give her a year in Europe,
No.
I would think the three of us combined have spent more time traveling the world than Beth did in her 1 year. And could talk about so many different things that we've done in our lives and how our lifestyles are and things like that, and because it's a life that has been lived. And Beth did nothing. She put clothes on, and then she went home, and then went out to party at night. And
Yeah, but I mean, look at what's that
Cocaine.
fuckface from Amazon? He's traveling the world with his broad. Howard's got
and her mother.
Howard has so much money that he could do stuff like that, yet she's stuck drinking wine on the floor.
Yeah.
Think about that. To have like that kind of funds and to like just literally squander it on
it
box
is-
of wine.
Yeah.
It is literally the most depressing use of money in the history of mankind. I mean,
Absolutely.
seriously. I mean, he would have been the guy that spent all the money on the Taj Mahal had a better did more with, and he really just built the building.
Pittsburgh's the culture center.
But I mean, this pelican there's no joy in Pelican Land. I mean, seriously, none.
No.
I mean, its big trip now is gonna be like to be in Palm Beach. I mean, that's the big trip now. To go
Let's
to
take a
Palm
picture
Beach.
where we're looking at the floor.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the world we are in. So yeah, so
Gucci.
I was happy to do a revisit of the North Shore Animal League and show everybody what an incredible waste
I'm depressed now.
of money and space it was.
Fuck, I'm
It's even
poor.
more depressing to read those reviews for North Shore Animal League. Obviously, there's some sort of massive cunt issue with whoever's at that little shitty desk in that room there, who
Yeah.
is the taken person named Jessica, who must have an issue. Can you imagine if it turns out that Jessica is actually the one that Beth rejected in all those little doggy North Shore Animal League volunteer
That
things?
would be funny.
That would be amazing. I wonder if she still works there. I would love to get a
There's
hold of
no-
her.
I'd love to
there's
see.
no
I would love
way.
to see that application again. How many batteries does your Tesla have? Only one.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry,
I'm
you gotta
so
have the
sorry.
dual motor, or else you can't adopt.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, what does Mr. Whiskers think? Sinlu, who wants to know?
Leave me out of this. I don't want to be involved in this shit.
Xavier, did you get the TikTok I sent you with the cat petting his tie?
Oh
Did
my
you see
God.
that?
That's probably one of the questions. How many cat ties did your last cat
Do you
have?
even know how many TikToks I send you on an average week? And I
Whatever.
never get any response from you whatsoever.
That's the proper thing to do.
I
have
know, I
I have
know.
an
The more
Obama
he
phone.
ignores me, the more I need him to tell me what he
I have
thought
an
of it.
Obama phone.
An asshole.
It's a
All
flip
right,
phone.
so I think we're gonna
Look here.
kind of wrap this up. I did want to replay for you guys.
Wow.
Yes, you are so right, David. The NSAL expose is the linchpin to exposing all Howard shit.
Not gonna happen.
I don't know. I mean,
Not gonna happen.
I don't know how.
We
Yeah,
want people
good
to
luck with
actually not tune out after 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remind me
exactly.
one day to show you when my phone does voice to text, and Mr. Whiskers has called me, that it is complete unintelligible
that's a great
gibberish.
point.
No.
Whiskers, can you sing us out? Is what she wants to know. If he
Oh my
wants to,
God.
and then I'm going to actually re-show you guys.
What song?
Yeah, what song would you like to hear, Sinlu? But I am going to end us with
Cats in a Cradle.
I want to show you the fantastic Bon Jovial
Yeah.
and intro that he did for us, which
So
is
now it's an
quite
outro?
amazing. And it is now going to be the outro because we are, in fact, outroing out of this show. And
Well, I hope my calves look nice.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, your calves look...
You wish workout.
All right,
that
guys.
yoga.
Thank you so
I can't
much.
stop staring at your ass, Dennis.
Thank you so much for participating with us tonight.
Is that awkward?
I'm going to leave you with the Gunk trailer.
Oh, hang on. I think we have someone wants to give me an
Someone
opinion.
wants to talk to us?
What's up? You okay? What do you think of North Shore Animal League? Huh? You don't like it?
Fuck you, human. Just walk me. Aw, Buns. Bunnigans.
She's. This thing has disturbed her.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What else? No way. Would you like to go adopt a kitty? 2 kitties?
Classic
1 kitty.
Big mouth shepherd.
Okay, we're almost done.
Oh.
You want to say hi to everybody? Oof.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, playing us out with the Gunk trailer. Thank you everybody for participating.
Woof. Woof. She just said fuck you and walked away.
Goodbye. Goodbye, human. All right,
Sara.
leaving you. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you, anybody who donated for us today. We really appreciate that. We always do. Your donations, just so you know. What?
Someone called NSA.
We want you to know that your donations go towards us using StreamYard and all the other shit that we do to protect our website from nefarious things such as Cloudflare and our IT people and our server and all that stuff. So
I cut my fentanyl with fentanyl.
Exactly. So we do appreciate you and have a wonderful and happy New Year's tomorrow. Please don't
drink and drive. Don't be an asshole.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
You know, just stay home. Don't be
If you're
around
not
too
sober,
many
pull
people.
over.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
just stay careful. Love your family, even though if you hate them, because they're the only ones you have, and take care of each other. And we will see you in the new year. And yeah, that's only like next week. So have a great night.
tuning in.
Or this
Thank
weekend.
you so much. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank
and here's our awesome